What's the meaning of the trespasser?
We're in a... Yeah, we're in a good fight with them at Southgate.
They are two more. They are two more in the distance. Okay.
Two suspects down, two are bugged out. Liberius, respond please.
Sorry, sir.
Liberius is sending some guy to see you at the DOC, just keep the south gate.
Show me heading towards Southgate. I think they can take an outtake or trucks, guys. We have to pay attention on any trespass now.
You need back up at Southgate still, we've just got back.
No, everything's sorted.
Spot on, 10-4.
Yeah, after
Situation handled.
it's code 4 indeed. Suspects are down.
10-4.
Good job, guys, with the fast
back there.
the fast responses.
Baron, how copy?
Sorry David, what?
Yeah, what's your 1020?
Southgate Bridge.
Oh, 10-4.
Yeah, Emily, he was just running.
Yeah, was that person still there? He was flying a helicopter. David, was that person gone? He did have a helicopter.
10-2, 10-2.
Oh shit. Was
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to conduct one air show, alright, for the Air Force units who will be in the Air Force. Anyone want to
Yeah,
join the
1
Air
second,
Force?
Marcus. 1 second, Marcus.
Can hear me now.
nah, we can hear you.
Alright, I'm saying
I think the Byron's just doing something real quick. Just give him a minute.
alright. David, are you getting it? Pala Prado.
Yes, I am. You can't see?
A black, yeah, it's a black flag.
So, Marcus, if I don't bring my baklava back because and I keep it on me for example the whole time after going off
Okay.
duty, but I don't wear it off duty. Is that wrong? Or
Yep. If you took from the armory, you have to return it.
yeah, because I have my own pistols, and if I return all my
That's the same issue with me.
and all my ammunition that I've bought is gone as well, because
That's
it's
why I put my. That's why I used to bring my car. I used to put my ammunition there before going to the army,
oh
right?
yeah, so it is actually the best for taking a car with enough trunk space for putting the guns in before returning.
Before going to the army, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
because I don't want to be getting caught with stealing, because I don't do that shit, you
Yeah.
know.
You will get it, Heli, if you do like that.
Oh, okay.
Baron,
I
are
mean,
you
that-
done?
Just make sure you don't overcarry in your car. in case it's-
Yep. Alright, guys. I'm saying, like, anyone want to join Air Force? Alright. I will be conducting one air show.
Oh, what is Air Force?
Air show. Air show.
Yeah.
I'm saying the air show. Yeah.
Oh.
Where the
What do I... Well, I'm awful
pilots will
flying,
come.
so...
Alright. Alright. I will teach you. No
We
worries.
went to a hacker attack earlier today, and I blew us all up in the helicopter.
Oh,
That was
Yeah.
hilarious, you know.
hilarious.
Yeah, and then I was unconscious on the floor and started ranting about how shit the helicopter was.
We didn't even land. We didn't even keep our feet out of the helicopter.
Oh,
We just died
the
instantly.
helicopter, as soon as the helicopter touched anything, it exploded.
Yeah.
Never
You
you're
know.
not going to fly again.
Heli shouldn't be, you know, that much weak.
Yeah, the heli
Yeah.
should at least take a few hits, but like no, it just instantly blew
You
up.
know, even it was just like one or two people were shooting at the heli. Just one or two.
Yeah, but those, was it the 138? The stealth ones?
It was one
I
of
think so,
those
was
ones
it?
where you can have like four
Small
people in the back and
They
two
actually,
people in the
yeah,
front.
that's the 138. So they should be strong.
strong.
They should be one of the strongest planes
Or
that
else
we
it
have.
Ah,
will,
wow.
it must be damaged before that. Some
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
only going in the buzzard from now on.
Yeah, that's a pretty.
A buzzard
good
has
one.
never done me wrong. A buzzard has never done me wrong.
Yeah, the Buzzard has as well a very great handling, you know. One of the best.
Yeah.
Yep. Go on.
Yeah, I'm saying I will conduct one air show every week, alright, and I will be giving the bonuses like 100k, who's the winner, like that. What's it? It's a good idea for the Air Force.
That's actually a good idea for stimulate the Air Force. Yeah, definitely.
Yep, I will do that. And
Good.
anyone want to join Air Force from you guys?
I do suck in in all planes that we have except the Buzzard.
No worries, it's so simple, I will teach you. Zombie, you want to join?
If any of you,
I've never flown, bro.
Let's join my department at least, yeah.
he's my PR. I'm making PR.
Show me 1017
I will join your
main
department.
barracks.
I will join your department. Only. Alright, just give me the roles. I'll join you.
What's your log?
I have to start from the basic. I have never joined the PR. Never ever. Some basic role from the start. Okay.
Give him the roll. Give him the roll, zombie.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
for God's
Oh
sake.
my. Zombie. This is not the way to ask for your roles.
I
you
can't
know?
give roles. I can't
Yeah.
give roles. Why can't head of department give roles? Oh.
Yeah, is that still not fixed?
Right,
Yeah, it's the
Marcus.
I'm about
Yep.
to take your kneecap down, though.
Right, what were you saying about this air show thing? Before I,
same. Yeah, air show
Before I
thing
go
like
for
once in
dinner.
a week. We will do once a week. Alright, for the best pilot. Alright. We'll set all the engines will sit at one place, and the pilots will do the air show. Alright. It's a
Sounds
good
like a-
idea, right?
sounds like a plan. We can discuss it a bit. We'll discuss it more over the weekend. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So I need to-
Over the
I need to
weekends,
go for dinner.
before or after the gate duties.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Okay.
Yep.
Trina, how
Sorry,
copy?
I've got so much
Madam-
stuff that need. Right, I'll be.
Catch
We're
your
gonna
breath.
have a
Catch your breath.
He's
I'll be
at main
back.
barracks.
I'll be back in time.
Alright, alright. Bye bye. Take care.
Wait, hang on, Sadie, how copy?
Good copy.
Yeah, I can't give people roles, so like I can't add people to my department.
Just the same issue with me.
Give me a second.
It's brigadier
Yeah.
general.
Yeah, there. I think that issue was yesterday already as well mentioned.
Now good. How copy?
Good copy, send it.
Yesterday they told as well that.
3 unit
Mhm.
to spike.
10 pro. Fire station. How copy?
Any HR available?
Show me gun 1075 for dinner. I'll be back in time for back in time for aircraft.
We have as well the prison break in 2020.
I'll be back in time for that as well.
Okay. But
Emily, could you try now?
Still can't.
that's a little bit annoying, you know. But yeah, they will figure out what is good, what is wrong with the permissions. They will find out. That they will fix it. Because the term has just started, you know. It's pretty normal.
Yeah, but this is the sort of stuff that should have been working since last term, you know? Like,
Yeah.
the perms shouldn't change between terms.
I don't know. Well,
If the
I-
roles
I-
and the ranks aren't
yeah.
changing. the
I
perms
don't know
shouldn't
what
change.
went wrong. Maybe by cleaning up the logs, maybe they have done something wrong with the permissions. Yeah, maybe. I'm quite sure about that because. But yeah, mistakes can be happening. You know, gods are still humans.
True, true.
I would like be on a god, but I am not gang experienced enough, so
You're not experienced enough. I
Yeah,
call
the-
bullshit.
the gang. Yeah, about gangs, I don't know nothing about gangs,
Oh,
We'll be
fair.
back from
and
US.
that's a problem. As a god, you know, you have to know stuff as about gangs, and I don't have that.
10 pro. Abhi.
Fair, fair.
All the Leo questions were all correctly because I had the most experience in there. Yeah, but if it came down to the gang questions, it was it was on hell for me because I just said what
I
I
probably
thought.
messed up on the gang questions as well, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean it's they asked me for how many people you can pull up with a store. That's easy. That's 40. And questions like that, they were all correct. But gang questions, then disaster. It wasn't received for disaster. I said no. At least I've tried it. Now I know it.
So
Taken department.
Oh, no word.
I think they're asking Cameron.
No, impossible. I did 10 tracks today.
Yep, we are not going to do that again.
Have we done that system anymore? If they want extra trucks, that they have to pay 100k.
Then they have to pay for the whole trucks, you know. 10 plus how many trucks there are.
hmm Well, of course, but FOB is coming sometimes 3 or 4 times per day. I mean, that's really crazy.
Show me station at fire station.
Norgate, how copy? How many units and spikes?
2 units of spike.
Great job, guys. Sargate discovered by 3 units and 1 spike. Someone has to place in second one.
What happened? What happened?
You can come through, sir.
Yeah, thank
What happened? Hali, Mali, Bali.
Yeah,
What happened?
nothing.
Whoever need the post training, please let me know.
Let me guess. Oh my god, what's that? Bia! Zombia! Your name Zombie?
Yeah, my name's Zombie.
Oh my god, what's this name bro?
And you know what the lunch is of zombie brains, you know.
My name is Ahmed Siko Siko, you know that?
What kind of name is Siko?
Yeah, no. Only
And
Siko.
and a zombie. Do you eat as lunch brains?
What I eat, I cannot say here.
Brains, you know, like brains. You are cooking them, like a
No.
zombie.
No.
No?
There's sadly, there's no brains in the city.
Thank you.
Oh my god!
And by the fact that you're laughing, I think you agree.
I'm sorry, Emma, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, bye bye.
Sometimes I am thinking that too. If I see the stupidity, sometimes what some people have.
I will die.
And it always gets raised
No,
higher every
wait.
day.
You will break my arm. Hey, you will kill everyone.
Oh my god! Oh no! Okay, just patch him up. No, patch him up.
Put your hands up, okay?
Yeah, I'll be
That's a try,
patching you
demands.
up, giving you some morphine to ease your pain, I'll be bandaging your wounds, everything's gonna be okay, don't you worry about a thing, I'm actually EMS, I'm medically trained, everything's gonna be fine, don't you worry.
Emily, how comes that Ahmed is down? I don't know.
Okay, put your hands over your
Oh,
head. I'm
put your
gonna be
hands
searching
up.
you.
Yeah, we're gonna be searching you.
Okay, drop your vest, drop your revolver.
Nah. So we have some events today to do.
Stop stalling, stop stalling, stop stalling, stop stalling.
Oh my god.
Captain, easy go, easy go.
Easy go. So why did you have 3? I'm keeping the mushrooms though. The mushrooms are mine now.
The mushrooms. and if you have 100
3
mushrooms,
man.
and if you have
Yeah, 3 mushrooms.
100 mushrooms,
What is that, bro?
then you can make some tincture. I think.
Oh, he also dropped timber. He dropped timber. He dropped mushrooms.
Oh my
and he
god,
dropped.
2 hit.
Oh my god.
2 hit, 1 shot, dude.
You didn't even hit me. What are you on about?
Bye!
My leg.
Love you guys.
Alright, can I see some ID, please? Thank you. Alright, what brings you here, Mr. Khan?
Oh my god. Sorry about him.
What's the reason of your visit?
I told you I want a meeting in your high command in the main barracks.
Okay, you may proceed to the main barracks.
Hello.
Hello. Can I see some ID?
Yes.
There's FIB here to meet with High Command.
I think FIB is here for you know what for the candy, I guess. I think.
Yeah, I believe so. We've all
Yes,
been put
10
down
4,
to
if
entry.
FIB are here, let them in to main barracks, please.
Okay. You may proceed. You may proceed to the main barracks.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Just as a reminder, when there is bandit stealing, whoever is at fire station,
Okay.
if
Can I
they're
see,
there, let us know. If
some
they are
ID?
not, stay on gates.
I just
Okay,
wanna
stay
be
on
sure
gates,
that's
guys.
all.
Don't chase.
Okay. You may proceed to the main barracks, sir.
Don't point a gun at him.
Yeah, you are good to go, sir.
Well, it's fine.
Yeah, yes, you may proceed
My
to
job
the
is to find guns.
main barracks. You are good to go.
Thanks.
No worries.
Stop the trucks! Stop these trucks! Stop these trucks!
Alright. Everybody apart from one unit on each gate, head over to the ammo
Back up at
trucks.
Southgate! Back up at Southgate!
Okay, alright, coming.
10-4.
Come on, take the car fast.
They're taking truck.
Okay, let me watch him first. Don't worry, I will watch him go. Oh, this guy! Oh, who's this guy? Lula, or something.
Don't patch this one.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is driver. This is driver. They just stole 2 trucks and we managed to stop the thing.
I'm going to be patching you up. Don't worry, I'm gonna put
Yeah.
bandage on your wounds.
We have managed
Alright, I'm
to
gonna stop
save
the bleeding.
We have managed to
Okay.
save one
This
truck
name,
at
let,
least.
let me check. Let me
Alright.
check this name and
Southgate Hawk copy.
Good copy. They managed to steal 2 trucks. The third one, I'm gonna set back because it's blocking the south gate.
How many units do you have?
We have four, 5 units and one
Oh,
fake NG in custody.
Fake NG?
There's
Yes.
one more truck. There's one more truck, guys.
Oh, I am the one. I am. I am returning the truck from Southgate back to the warehouse.
10-4.
Because it is blocking the whole Southgate. We cannot block it.
10-4.
I was about to shoot you, you know.
Sorry. I don't want to get us in trouble with a blocking gate.
Alright.
Actually, Emily, they have 3 trucks stolen from the base. There are.
Stop the last one.
There was one stolen in the morning.
There's 2 already been stolen, so there's
That's
4
4
gone now.
stolen today.
4
Yeah,
gone
yeah,
today,
4 stolen here.
Air Force unit, how copy? Mr. General, I'm going on the scout.
Go.
I've safely set the truck back where it belongs. I thought for a minute that we were doing on the candy run when I saw those trucks.
Anyone using buzzards right now? Show me washing buzzards.
What, me?
No. This guy. It's a black
We're
tight
all
mask.
wearing balaclavas. It's visual.
He's wearing a personal mask. It's a Nike mask.
Huh? No.
Yeah.
I am. No, I
Rewear
am.
it. Rewear
So
it.
we're taking off from.
Okay, this
No,
is for
okay.
FIB guy.
Both of you just rewear your balaclava.
Whoever's
Yeah,
saying
because
FIB
like,
guy, please
if
cough
it
them.
works in my eyes, maybe other people can see it also. You know.
Is that better?
Yeah, I need to go inside.
Yeah.
Okay. We are missing 4 trucks.
Guys,
So,
they came from the heli, you know.
So far, every time we've had
Then for
ammo
instead of fire
stolen-
station, we will have somebody posted at trucks from now on.
Yeah.
I think we have always have someone on the post at the water tower close by the where the trucks are parked.
Hello.
Hello. Can I see some
Can I see-
some IDs, please? Thank you.
I'll check this other car. Hello, can I see your ID, please?
Okay. Alrighty, everything is looking good. You can continue to the main barracks.
Thank you.
Yep, no worries.
Feel free to go in.
There are 2 G-Wagons heading in. It's FIB. Do not shoot them, please.
That FIB?
Yeah, they are heading towards the main barracks with the 2 mild black G-Wagons.
By the way, sir, we can take a department for the trucks, you know, towards the from the Leos. We can take help from the other Leos.
Yeah, FIB is already looking at see if we can find
Tempo. Shall I take the department?
Is somebody able to make a department for
Alright,
DOJ?
can we see some ID, please?
Tempo, I will
Tell
do
your
that.
agent to stop aiming assets.
Show me taking the department.
Alrighty, you
FIB
can
thought I
you
took
can
this, not
continue to the main barracks. Thank you.
Thank you, Harley.
Yep, no worries.
Okay, all units.
No, we are for to use
one on
arena.
each gate,
We are
everyone
not
else
here
to
for
the ammo trucks, please.
Oh, well then go to arena then.
Yeah, then you
Go wherever you need to go. Go
Yeah.
wherever you need to go.
We have seen your ID, so no worries. Black BMW X5 is driving in. It's FIB. Do not shoot it.
My bad.
It's like, why is that? Why do I have to do all that? You know what I mean? Dad, I want order. And if I ever hear you talk like that again, like you're a little baby, I'm gonna knock your teeth out. Oh, now look, there he is, bam, dead. It's freaking traffic, man. It pisses me off. I'm going random right there. I don't care. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right in between. Oh, bam. Number 1 drag race in the
There are
world.
no signs for the
Shoot, that's
trucks,
a quick turn.
but they used to have them.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
And
10-4, do you want to look behind DOC towards the DOC bank, then towards Sandy Shores? That's where
Thanks,
it was
sir.
last spotted by FIB.
Check the Step City.
Let me radio silent.
10-4.
The Step City is a place where they also gonna hide sometimes. Step City, yeah.
What is going on up here? What? Oh my god, that dude just committed homicide.
All units come to a local with a spear. One on each gate, everyone else to a local.
Quick turns, what? You see how it turns left? Shoot, I'm a little bit too far left. What? That's something behind me? Oh, we got a freaking tailgate. Watch this. Brake check. Shoot. Are you kidding me? Are you? Kiddos, another break something.
I'm going to check the where I mean the.
No, you can turn to the left
Was that hell? We were in a freaking tornado. Follow the tree line. It's not.
I am gonna take post at the water tank just across the warehouse, and I'm by the side as soon as they steal another truck.
We're about to do a special mission, so we're taking the trucks anyway.
10-4, sir.
All active units, one on each gate, everyone else to a local now, please.
10-4, show me heading towards the local. 8. But you have just four trucks, sir, to use.
Yeah, it's all we can do for him at the minute, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Trespass for the motorbike just came through South Gate, heading towards the main barracks.
10-4.
He might have been wearing a Leo vest, but I'm not sure. Since he went past too fast.
10-4, keep an eye open.
Yeah, if they are if there's someone is gonna steal another truck, I'm gonna clip his head with my sniper, because we have just four trucks to work with.
I see loads of units around the main barracks. Can you all please come to the ammo trucks?
I am coming off the water tower right now.
10-4, thank you, Ailey.
There are no trucks to protect anyway, because we have the last 4 ones in use. Da, 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 da. Can I please? Wait a sec. Da, da, da.
Kids okay? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Don't even know what I'm looking for. Okay, 1 and 3. Don't tell your mother. Do not tell your mother. Look at this freaking truck. He's loaded up all of them. Freaking drunks. I think we just killed someone. Do not do this under any circumstances. I'm a professional, so I know what I'm doing. We're absolutely, see, here's an opening right here. Okay. We're fine. We're okay.
Can I get one replacement on Southgate? Because I need to fly out.
Show me heading to our Southgate.
Yo, hop in the car, bro. I'll take it down.
I know you have need people for the ammo run, but yeah, replacements for the gates are even important, you know.
Yeah, of course. I'll take it down and I'll bring him back up. Hold on.
Okay, just. Oh.
Bro, I didn't even touch it.
Yeah. That's the most stupidest thing.
Honestly, I'm like other side of the road. It's happened 4 times now. Honestly, I'm like the total opposite side of the road, and it just keeps happening.
Yeah. But that spike at the right there, that is not good placed.
Yeah. Emily, do you want to ride back up?
Yeah, Emily, he will bring you to the main barracks. I will replace you.
Thank you, Ailey.
No worries.
Hali, there's one bike outside the Southgate.
10-4, sports bike with 2 people. I saw it. Someone crashed their buzzard outside the base. They are dead.
Can you 10-5 that, please?
Someone, a citizen, crashed their heli from the outside to the fence. He's bleeding out now.
Okay.
Show me back from 1075.
Okay, Byron, can you come to the ammo trucks, please?
Yeah, can do.
Please come and get some more units to these ammo trucks. I'm here on my own.
On the way.
10-4.
I will keep covering the Southgate. No worries.
10-4.
Gates cannot be empty.
Yeah, no worries. Some FIB will be joining you, but I want to still leave 1 NG on each gate with the FIB.
Therefore, then I will stay here with FIB and I will then
10-4.
radio in if they are leave it empty or not.
What the hell happened to the helicopter?
Which one?
Huh?
I've watched the helicopter.
I will not be good for the Air Force.
Okay, I won't say again. All units, please get to the ammo trucks. Nothing else. 1 on each gate. Everyone else to ammo trucks.
Which truck do you want me in?
Byron, 1 sec. Come to the first truck, 1 sec, Byron.
You guys have here the general.
Have all the other trucks got orders, or there's only 1 FIB order?
Zoals Amazing World. of F is. Zoals van deze innovatie. Nu kan genieten van
No, one sec. I'll get him to do more orders now, Byron.
Alright, so they say there's only one order, so.
10-4, I'm running to him now, 1 second.
Are you freaking kidding me? I'm gonna get your money. My dog. Wait, we gotta go this way. Shoot. Okay. It wasn't turning.
Song says D and I'll just hold and set apart losers in 30 minutes. Will you get us there?
Just give me speed. Not that kind of speed. This speed. Follow the tree line. You always follow the tree line. Drift? We're not drifting. We came out much better than I thought. You just stop. Look there. The kid's okay? How's the other guy? Yeah, he's just gone.
Can you see orders, Byron?
Alright, it's sorted now.
Ah, 10-4, thank you.
What's up, brother? I love that stuff. One of you freaking kiddos showed me that on one of your Android phones. I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
Special place.
Alright, done.
Alright, good. Freaking hand me some, I want some. Holy cow, put some in my palm. Put some in my palm. I'll kill us. Thank you so much. Shoot.
Okay, I must admit I'm not liking this video app. First for the old one.
Can we please get some more units to these trucks?
Guys, we have a guy on moped trespassing through Southgate. He's heading towards the warehouse.
He's dead.
Nice shot.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Who is trespassing with a freaking moped? Jeez.
Someone with a death wish?
Probably, yeah. Oh my. Who in the world is doing that shit? That's... You must have on that wish too. Look, I don't even fucking know, dude. It get...
Alright, let's mount up, NG. Haley?
Yes, sir.
Someone just come through Southgate.
Yeah, is it a black Ferrari?
No idea, I just saw somebody stole something. So. Well, let's head to the gas station. If all trucks are ready, let's move out to the gas station and head to the north gate.
Don't bite me, man.
just happened? Did you see that? Freaking stop me from turning left. You gotta go to the gas station. Find out a shortcut. This wasn't a shortcut.
Reis op terugkeer. Nu bij 2 stuks van Nivea en Labello een tapasset gratis.
Everyone Northgate, then once you refuel.
Chula, can you cop drop, please? Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Alright, I'm waiting in Northgate.
10-4 en route with 3 others.
No sign of FIB.
I'm with FIB at the back of the convoy. I'm in
Yeah. Why is FIB leaving through Southgate?
If I had to go to a hostage situation.
Oh, okay, okay. Then never mind. Okay, then that's very important. They have to split our units. Southgate is looking good. Still.
And let me know when all the trucks are out, please.
Any hack command, how copy?
What's up, David?
Yeah, can someone come to the main barracks who
Oh.
can give ranks?
David, can you come to Northgate to me? please?
You're
Sorted.
you have no tires anymore.
Alright, do you want us to head out, Chula? Or do you want to wait for more FIB?
No, head out. I'm gonna watch Northgate while you go.
Alright, on the way.
Make sure to slow down for this upcoming corner, it's a tricky one.
That's why I don't take my dog out that much, because he is attacking me.
Did we just lose a truck there?
No.
Don't believe so.
No, my dog is attacking me when I'm
I thought I
shooting.
saw a truck spear off for a second.
Eerste tekenen van een milde keelpijn zonder koorts, strepsils, lidocaïne, maar het beste uitloopmoment. How is everyone doing? It's your father. You're good on that, Daddy. I'm a dead man.
Alright, Lambos, is the convoy looking good?
You all good, Shy, in the back.
Second now, mate, I'm spot on.
We thought we were going to lose our freaking home by the grace of God. We didn't get.
Right, Chai, when I say the Lambo, that's you just for the future notice.
Alright, then go.
Lambo's at the back.
I'm behind you,
Now,
mate.
second, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were at the back.
I was, but everyone must do so.
Alright, okay, with 2 on the left, 2 on the right.
I'll take left, you boys take right behind us.
Petrol, are you kidding me? What's going on with my eye? I keep seeing something shoot. I got my black hole. Hang on. You guys are going to see something that probably doesn't want you to see, okay?
Alright, pull the trucks from the back, please.
It's scary, I know. But you gotta learn. You gotta learn sometimes. What the? Now I'm a ghost. Christmas pass. Okay. Sorry about that.
For future reference, line them up in line stern. Please.
Ever again in this call. I've said this before. I am going to freaking attack a U.S. senator. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Guy Williams says, Dad, can we fill a bus up with dummies and go off the ramp?
You guys are the dummies already. We don't need to.
Elite Maxwell says, like, do out the door from New York. Does that mean?
How do you go to freaking New York, Elite? That doesn't even make sense. You always gotta stay safe on the road. I'm telling you. always stay safe. I know my way around these trails. I got chain tires on right now, okay? Look at that slow poke. Oh, shoot, that's why. Your kids okay? I told you, Dad, Nate. You're not getting freaking GTA 6 when it comes out. I'm telling you that right now. Holy cow, are you kidding me? Damn!
I don't know how many until it's full.
Shoot! Oh, he's dead.
Just keep putting them in until it tell you.
Spot on.
That dude's freaking flipped back there. That's not us. That was another car crash. Alright, we gotta go. That was a separate crash. Don't freaking tell your mother, okay? That was a separate crash. I wouldn't do something like that. Clearly, we're over here. We didn't cause that. We didn't cause a multi-collateral or car accident, okay? I promise I won't tell Mom. That's what I like doing. That's what I've always liked you.
Lucas Davis says, Dad, you're a legend. Love you more than Mom. But don't tell her I said that.
I won't. I'm gonna be dead by then. Shoot. Crap, I meant to do that. Thank you, Lucas. That was terrifying. Look at this speeder. Look how dangerous he is. Right in between. Number 1 drag race. Shoot, we're zooming, baby. Your father grew up in Utah, so I'm very used to icy roads, snowy mountains.
Somebody take a department for LSPD, SHP, or FIB to. We have to have somebody to process at DOC. Have a 10:15.
I'm sorry, Dad. I really gotta go. Tanky, for the love. Everyone, take a little pee-pee break right now. Get out the car. Go. Don't smoke cigarettes. I told you, don't freaking throw them out.
That's alright, no worries.
Step on them. Okay. You got more? You have Zen? Give me Zen. No. Give it to your older brother. Let him have it. No, I don't mean that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Left.
I think one behind the other.
Hello, Haley.
Yeah.
Come here. Come outside.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Who's the general?
Shula Mage.
Who's
Round
that?
up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Shula Mage is
guy
currently
needs some body
the general.
Who's that, man? I never heard that name.
He was in the NG
We're
before,
doing a
so.
candy run for FIB.
Okay, is he here
take
right now?
139 to pick you up, guys, from HQ.
I'll give you a call when we need to pick up.
10-4.
Is he here?
I'm gonna see if.
Alright, let's head out. Taking a right.
RDM 2000 says, Dad, I miss you so much. I put it in. RDM, damn it, it smells. Damn it.
Yeah, if this blue car gets in your way, just trash it.
That's FIB, mate.
Make a second department, please, for LSPD, SHP.
Yeah, well, he was running into me, so. Yeah, I don't know.
FIB saying don't come from DOC highway.
Right, let's pull it over.
Hold up.
Donatello says, Dad, Mom said that you ran over an old lady in 1994.
I know Utah.
We have a trespasser in a grey-white Bugatti Chiron heading towards main barracks.
Chula, I'll copy.
Good copy, go ahead.
This one is,
I'm having 10:15 right now, but as soon as they come and take it to 10:15, I'll come over to Capital.
Well,
Yes,
I'm on the
you
way to
ta-
DOC in a
my
minute to
friend,
pick you up,
how
so
are
hurry
you?
up and wrap it up.
Good.
10-4.
I want to transfer, man.
You want to transfer?
EMS.
If you get your EMS chief and get it sorted, but he not be around for around 30 minutes before all about to go into the meeting. So if you come back when you've got your EMS chief, we'll get it sorted.
Southgate, how copy?
Good copy.
How many units in Southgate,
I
Heli?
would, but
We have
I've
3
got to
units
get
now.
to this meeting. I've literally
Okay,
got 8
okay,
minutes to
10-4.
get to this meeting.
We haven't ballers inside.
But when I'm back, I will be
Sorry?
back.
We have one ballers. Have it and 10 Southgate. Have it and 10s.
10-4, 10-4, 10-4, coming.
Let's hang a Yui, guys.
Okay, Ailey, I'll be patching you. Just bear with me.
What's that pissing in the car?
Cece, why didn't you come to speak to us before we left?
10-5 that, Byron.
Okay, I am patching you.
I said,
Sorry
why
about
didn't you
that,
come
bit
and
of
speak
an
to us
headache.
before we left?
Bro, honestly, I know.
me.
Literally, like, why didn't you tell us
Thank
this
you.
before we left the fucking candy shop?
No problem.
Take your weapon.
Right,
Heli.
I've got to get
Your
going to
weapon.
this meeting, so
Okay.
we've got more units here who can process him with you anyway.
Okay,
Right,
10-4.
Let's go.
Yeah. Do not pick up the guns or the or the ammunition. Okay.
Cuff them, Heli?
Yes, he's cuffed. But
Okay.
do not pick up the ammunition of the guns. You know, from it.
10-4, 10-4, sir. 10-4.
Yeah, because that
I know
is
that.
falling under corruption. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sure.
Byron.
It's alright. This guy's. I'm pretty sure this
We're
guy's trying to
fucking
brake
flying,
check
yeah.
me in front.
Just shows how professional FIB really are, mate, honestly.
The word professional and FIB don't mix.
Doesn't fucking exist.
Alright, guys. Clear the radio.
Sorry, Sadie.
Sadie, what's your 1020?
I'm coming outside now. I'm at the DOC.
Let's take it easy on this.
Okay,
on
we're
this
about to
turn.
land at DOC now.
10-4. I'm done. I gave it to Cutters.
Radio check.
Loud and clear.
10-4, thank you.
Oh, we're going down Great Ocean, guys.
Don't distract your followers, Snowy. We're safe. We're having fun, alright? What's this? 120 miles an hour. Look at that. We're banned.
The FIB guys just disappeared off at the distance.
Be careful of the red car behind us, it's ramming.
Get out of here.
Roger that with him.
Dad, can you borrow mom's car even though she doesn't love you anymore?
Convoy taking a
You
left.
gotta say it like that. Alright, we'll drive your mother's car. You guys love when I drive you.
He certainly left last freaking turn in the last freaking minute, didn't he?
Freaking made it 15 seconds. Okay, I'm not a freaking sideshow thing.
Watch out for the white car speeding through.
Like my phone, like his anger. Put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on.
Coming to the corner for FIB.
Any sport vehicles or SP?
We should be alright, mate, to be honest. We've got 2 FIB following.
Yeah.
You does sport
No,
We just need to pick up.
Yeah, we can do pick up from the FIB, to be fair, if you don't
Let
mind.
me know, I'll bring a car then. Let me know.
You can take 109.
Yeah, something good there.
Watch out for that bridge, guys.
Where have you guys gone? The FIB guys took
Right,
this out
carry
towards
on,
DOC.
carry on straight up that road, Byron. Up towards
Roger
the
that.
DOC, right? I'll pull over on the side for you.
That's overhead.
Get out the freaking window. Don't freaking make me
Let
say
me know
it
when
again.
you're like clear so I can
10-4.
my God. Are you okay? Are you okay? Can you feel your legs? Can you feel your hands? Grab. Keep your seatbelt on.
We have a white old Mercedes vehicle heading towards main barracks.
He's not real. I'm on him, Halo.
19 with 0 additionals.
He's down at main hangar.
Good job. Oh my God, dude.
Sweet says, thanks for letting me sit on your lap. I love you so much, Daddy.
Don't call me that.
Oh my goodness, dude.
You distracted me. And look at what happened. You're gonna be in a wheelchair the rest of your life. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. We're fine. I love you.
10-5, Major General.
Alright, sharp right here.
He was drunk driving. You saw it. You
Not a sharp right, not a sharp right, Byron.
It was not me.
Byron?
It was not me. It was not me. It was his fault. Everyone saw it.
Byron, turn round.
It's his fault.
What do you mean turn around?
They're going across the bridge. Like you just turn right.
Everyone saw it. I can't.
What
When
the
you
hell?
sit on my lap, I can't see it.
Go back, we're at the bridge.
You're gonna get us killed. You're gonna get. You just got us killed. You just got us killed. Congrats. I don't want that. My freaking mirror. Don't even. Don't even.
So Cheerio says, Dad, I hate to say it, you are not beating the allegations at all. You are a dangerous man behind the wheel. Stay
At 10-4, 7-19 to West DOC.
I keep you guys safe.
This is fucking
I
mad.
keep you safe. Get your freaking face off.
Most ammo run I've ever seen.
Am I in heaven? I don't see a kid, so I must be. You kids okay?
Redline Company 6 says, Dad, my leg is broken and I can't see.
Buddy, kiddo, you okay?
Can you cut short,
Sit up. Just hang on. We'll call someone. We'll call someone. Brad. Shoot!
Loud and clear.
I'm slightly behind because FIB ran me off, but I'll be on
Tell the audience to slow down.
How you doing? How the kids are doing? They're doing just fine. Love of my life. You know I love you too, right? How did I sound okay?
No, I'm good. I'll be there now.
Oh. Well, no, they're fine. We're going
Just past the gas station.
I love you. I gotta go. All right. Bye-bye. I'm taking you kids to McDonald's. You're fine. Just walk it off. I'll be back. Holy cow, that was horrifying. That was trauma. Dad, can you drop a Mustang? We can certainly do that. You doing good, Buckaroo? Oh, yeah, you take a little nap. You need it. Happy October, everyone. By the way, Halloween coming up. What are y'all dressing up as for Halloween with the good old ass? I'm dressing up as a happy husband.
This is DOC.
Snowy Cat says, I think you're dressing up as a dead husband. Okay, so. Chris Banks says,
Truck
not
one
gonna
delivered
be
this.
before mom does.
Yeah, what's it? 10-19?
Come on now.
I'm at DOC right now.
Oh, shit.
Guy Williams says, Dad, your new haircut is actually fire.
Thank you,
Truck
Guy
4
Williams.
delivered.
Don't worry. Can you clean my glasses for me real quick? Just take them. Thank you. Appreciate it. You kiddos are here.
Truck 3 delivered.
Okay, we got 120. This is your grandfather's well, right, by the way. It's been in our family for over 40 years. 40. Not a scratch on it.
Liam, we're ready for you whenever, mate.
Give you the phone. Did he?
I crashed Dad's car. Exchange insurance information. What? Alright, I gotta go. I'm moving. Look at this freaking truck just stuck in the middle of the road. Freaking endangering everyone. Right with me. You okay? Did you hit your head? Oh my god!
Liam, we don't need you. We're going to get FIB to drop us off.
Okay. All right. That's enough. What the heck just happened?
Okay, I'm gonna sleep.
Oh my lord.
Kelly,
Everyone's
see you
getting flipped.
tomorrow.
These freaking Derek.
See ya.
Holy cow. Alright. Where are we going? Let's go somewhere else. Somewhere a little bit warmer. There we go. You know,
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, bye. Good night.
Bye. Yep, you too.
Alright, all trucks are washed.
It's okay, guys.
Okay. That's good. He's was bringing one of our people back. Yay! That's good.
ONG to the helo, please.
NJ, I'll turn to the car park.
This is a move he used back in Vietnam. I'm definitely way too early. This is a move he used in Vietnam to mow down. No. Okay, the landing gear. No, wait, we want the landing gear down. Down, 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 down. Shoot. Shoot. That did not go as planned. Let's do it. You guys ready?
Any high command, how copy?
Sooner off the ground than I wanted. Gear up. This is the military base that Grandpa worked at. Engineer back in the back. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Uh-oh. Shoot, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Let's do it. Let's go in between the water tower and the tower. Look at that. How do I... There we go. We're good. We're good. Woo! Hot dog. Dad, can I jump out? No. Unless you got a parachute in or high enough up. Alright, we're going to land this bad boy. You ready? Harsh corkscrew. Okay, the gear is down, coming in for a nice landing. Alright, look at that. Oh yeah. Okay, break. Hold it. Woo! Hot dog. We did it. We freaking landed a plane. Well, I am going to end it there, kiddos. Thank you so much for watching. With good old dad. Just a little plane stuff.
Good copy.
Most important. I hope to see you kiddos again soon.
There. Thank you, I'll come there.
Right, so this is my
An RTX 4010.
that I've currently ordered from China. It's just arrived, as you can see, RTX display card. It's the same person that provided this to me, the GT1010 and the GT1010 GDDR5 variant. So he's been good so far. He has sent me 2 real graphics cards. But the other day, he mentioned that he had something from Shenzhen Bitland, the company that makes these, a RTX 4010.
Guys, disperse the gate,
He told me
please.
there's no warranty provided. Very few people require these. We tried to have a little look online to see what information does exist for the RTX 4010, and there is more or less nothing out there. I'm being dead serious. There's a couple of images from China that exist. For all intents and purposes, the RTX 4010 is not a real card, but we've got it here. RTX display card, value of
Good copy. One unit.
Roger that. North gate, sit rep, please.
No, good copy in good hands. 2 units.
I can get 1 unit to south gate, please.
Yeah, possible 2 1016s outside in, okay.
So what have we actually got? An actual graphics card, a small graphics card, branded PNY, and what else is there in here? Some packaging, some silica gel, do not eat. What is this? Small, was that DisplayPort to VGA. They love their VGA adapters on these cards, I've noticed from China. Most of them seem to come with some sort of VGA adapter, but there we go. Anyway, that's not the star of the show. The star of the show is this, the RTX 4010. It's NVIDIA. I don't know if you can see that very well. It has got the NVIDIA logo on the top. I have no clue what this is. Why don't we go plug this in and find out, is this actually an RTX 4010 and has our seller come through? Because the idea that China could be getting a small, low form factor, low power RTX card for use with VGA of all things is very strange.
What's
Let's
the
go
situation
find
at
out.
Northgate?
People do will remove an actual RTX graphics card. Take out this card. There's the pile of random cards. And we need VGA, the only thing with VGA adapter. I've got a brand new VGA cable. Now, do we get a signal out of this graphics card? I mean, using VGA in 2024 on what is meant to be an RTX graphics card, it's strange. We've got a display output, but I don't know if any drivers exist for this. I mean, RTX 4010, we'll just download the latest game ready for us, see what they do. GDDR6. GPU-Z does not know this graphics card yet. Oh, well this is very interesting. There's got to be some drivers out there for this. Try these ones. Graphics driver, okay. Forming an install. Hopefully it'll actually install these drivers and we can find out what they've managed to do here. So it has installed some drivers. Miraculously, it has worked with the ones for an RTX 4090D, 768 unified shaders, ray tracing enabled, Vulkan support. Everything checks out as real, other than GPU-Z does not know this graphics device yet. So we'll submit a validation request. It's not showing up as a 4010, but it is showing up as a small ray tracing capable graphics card using 4090D drivers from China. I mean, I can't fault the seller here because he has been 2 for 2 on cards that shouldn't exist, but somehow do. Is this a world first? I don't know. It's using VGA output. It's got no release date, no technology. It's from an imaging company. I think it's from, it says it on here, video production task. So I'm assuming for rendering and ray tracing effects. Analog display.
Hello.
No, it's quite the same.
Well,
Been to Northgate.
Yeah, I've just been up Northgate now. There's 2 people up outside of Northgate just trolling, but we've got 2 guys sat on the barracks watching it, so it's fine.
Yeah, nice.
Told them to just call me on radio if they need out, so it should be good.
Single slot ray tracing graphics card that is also low profile, which is a market that doesn't exist over here. I mean, it is running TimeSpy here at a fluent frame rate. RTX 4090D, graphics score 2209, generic VGA graphics card is not recognized. This is a very strange world we've got ourselves in for.
What do you need to do? Leave. Don't emit. The Mega Store will state your operation.
Eventually, we had everything all working. The card seemed stable and was able to run whatever benchmarks we threw at it without crashing or too many issues. It just doesn't make sense that this card exists though, because there is no RTX 4010. See where they've tried to make it, because it is running RTX gaming drivers in the form of the China exclusive 4090D drivers, just to give us some acceleration. So after a bit of digging, I did actually find out what was going on and just how powerful this little card really is. Released in 2024, the NVIDIA RTX 4010 is actually an NVIDIA card that has been modified over in China to offer a low-end gaming and display card with basic ray tracing capabilities. From what little information the seller has actually been able to provide to me, this was mostly for OEMs in the imaging market, but the base of the card is actually an NVIDIA workstation unit known as the A400, and its specs are more or less what you would expect from an entry-level NVIDIA card. With 768 CUDA cores, 24 TMUs, 16 ROPs, it comes in based on NVIDIA's Ampere architecture from the last generation, so it's fairly recent. They have boosted the clocks up a bit here, and it seems to be running an extra 200 MHz on core over the workstation card. It retains the 4 GB of really rather fast GDDR6 memory, but suffers when it comes to the ray tracing department, with only 6 ray tracing cores. In their home region, they tend to retail for about £80, but after import fees and shipping, mine came in at just shy of £120, which isn't actually too awful for the specs. I mean, I can't get an actual A400 card for that price. And back in China, it makes this thing an outright bargain. Still, there's no point spending any more time messing around. We know how they've made it, we know it's working off China-exclusive drivers, and we know there is some truth to the world of the RTX 4010. All that really remains now is to get things all set up together and find out just what can an entry-level display adapter made in a shed on the other side of the world actually do when we throw it up against the benchmarks. Starting off the benchmarks right in the deep end, we have Red Dead Redemption 2, and even with 1080p and a good mixture of medium, high and ultra settings, we managed to achieve a really quite solid 30 FPS average. However, it was around this point I did notice that one very important RTX feature was missing, which was DLSS. So there's no way for us to use that technology, at least in certain games, as they pick and choose where it will actually show up. And it would be nice to get a few more frames out of it.
Check the warehouse. Is there people at the warehouse? Don't guard fire station anymore. Priority is the trucks.
But still, we have crystal clear graphics in the native resolution at remarkably high settings, quite handily beating the entry-level consoles, and this is all on a graphics card that doesn't really exist. And it's minuscule.
If one person
we
can help.
have one person down and another person dead in a car, civilian, at the warehouse.
Next up was Baldur's Gate 3.
Arrest both of them. Probably our soldier had a code there or something.
Actually saw a slightly better frame rate with it over DirectX 11. Maybe because of the funky driver situation we've got going on though. Most of the time the game hovered around the mid-40s, occasionally going
Put
up
them in
to
cuffs if they're not NG.
scenarios. Generally though, the game running with a solid mixture of medium and high settings in a full HD resolution again, it was nice to see that there is actually a small low power and conveniently sized graphics card that can handle these types of AAA titles with no
Chai,
problems.
could you find someone and assign them to trucks?
BeamNG did actually run remarkably well, but showed that DirectX 11 was actually a bit of a hindrance on this little card. Not that the performance was bad at all. I mean, look, we're running some great settings in a high
Right, so I've got
resolution,
someone here,
but
he's
comparing to the
currently
previous two titles,
stuck
it does
inside
seem
of
a
the
little bit
truck
less
dead,
impressive.
and I believe it's a
Let's
fake
not take away
NG
from
trying
the
to
fact
steal
that
it,
this little
but
card
he's
is
dead,
actually
stuck
matching the
inside.
performance of
Not sure what
Nvidia's
to do with
older
it.
flagships here in, you know, a title it really shouldn't have been designed
Call a
to run.
friend for that, I
But
guess.
I'd imagine the fact that this is running less than
I don't even know.
probably to blame for performance that really I'd expect to be a little bit better. Then again, DirectX 11 is very much dependent on how the drivers are optimized for the game.
Are all the trucks outside or are there some missing?
We are lacking any
All four here, all four, definitely here.
Ça peut vous arriver de vous réveiller et de découvrir que votre âme
Careful.
a décidé de se marier. Dans votre allée. Juste quand Bipost est en route.
Loud and clear.
Heureusement, Bipost a toujours une solution.
Cyberpunk 2077 defaulted to use high settings
Really?
with ray tracing fully enabled, probably due to
Gonna do
Haley,
a special meeting.
I'll come back down to Southgate in 1 second. I'm just gonna quickly gonna take him up to the main
Chula's
barracks.
coming.
Go 10 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll be back in 1 second, mate.
Yep.
it did allow us to bounce back up to a lovely 30 to 40 FPS, even throughout the game's built-in benchmark. It goes without saying this is about as good as it gets for what is really the realms of a display adapter here, but see high settings in a game that is still rather intensive, it's genuinely very impressive. For those of you wondering though, if you do actually want to enable ray tracing, it is only once you start dropping things down to 102.
The armored trucks, please.
The things actually
The armored trucks, sorry.
more fluid again. I wouldn't go as far as to call it completely
Oh, never mind, I've got
playable.
one there.
I mean, we do only have 6 ray tracing cores here, but it's very
I'm currently going to Southgate to help Haley. I've just had to drop Rez off at main barracks. He needs to go 10-7 quick.
And turn the resolution right down, just to see what the game would look like at high settings. Just
So
this
if
is
you
a
need
lot more
me, I will
impressive
be on the
than most
Southgate.
ever were.
And the Air Force, I'll probably
Speaking of ray tracing though, in fully ray traced titles like Portal RTX, the lack of any real path tracing grunt can be immediately seen, reminding you that despite the modern architecture, this is about as low end as ray tracing goes, with us having to enable performance mode DLSS to actually make things work. We also have to turn ray tracing down to low and then drop the resolution to 480p. I mean, it does take on this rather nice look thanks to realistic lighting carrying things, but this is the best we were able to get out of the card when it came to actually running a really intensive RTX title. I mean, it supports RTX, but in titles that lean on it heavily, it simply doesn't have enough power to do them justice. It'll run them, provided you lower the settings enough, but you're going to really wish you hadn't. Popular titles like GTA 5 really show where this card could deserve a real release. I mean, seriously, imagine Nvidia releasing a new low-tier card in the £50 to £80 region, which seems to be what the reseller of my card is paying for these, and it can go ahead and max out GTA 5. Sure, you're not going to be seeing the advanced settings all cranked up if you want to hit 60 FPS, but everything else on high or ultra, the game looks fantastic and ran into no problems. I mean, it's a far stride away from the early display adapters from Nvidia, where we're talking 240p with no shadows. But it's not actually a huge leap compared to cards that already exist like the GT 1010. Where it did actually see a huge leap in performance was over in GTA Online, where even in larger lobbies, the frame rate didn't actually stoop too far away from the single player figure. I mean, genuinely, I tried chaining lobbies multiple times, trying to get as many players in as possible, and the card actually aced to GTA Online. It's probably because single player is not optimized at all on this card that online doesn't make a difference. But when you actually put it into running the game, it seems impressive to see those figures. Back to the world of RTX titles with Minecraft RTX, which did run somewhat okay, but did need us to drop the resolution down to 720p to actually get a frame rate that resembled a moving video. This was in one of the more intensive maps Nvidia has put out for the RTX series though, and we really were pushing things here. Generally, when moving slowly, we would see 30 FPS, but the moment you actually started going through things quickly, the frame rate would plummet. Not a surprise, as the card really doesn't have the ray tracing power to keep up with what's being loaded in, so it'll run, but 30 FPS is about the only target you'll be aiming for here. Counter-Strike 2 was remarkably competitive, which isn't what I went into this expecting, especially given the weakness we've seen in other DirectX 11 titles. Not that they perform badly, but we know it doesn't do as well there. But then again, this is a Source Engine game, so maybe there are some legacy optimizations in these funky drivers somewhere. We could see drops in utilization at times, but never enough to cause a stutter, and mostly anytime there was a smoke or flame effect, it would spike back up to 100%, which at least stopped any hitching or slowdown. But we would see well over 100 FPS most of the time during the intensive benchmark actual gameplay with 1080p and medium settings.
Why is Northgate on?
Het is de tijd van elkaar weten. Extra genieten en kleine pleziertjes. Geniet met Tech for Food van 30 knapperige watertheegrapjes voor €2,99 per Carrefour. We hebben allemaal recht op het beste voor de beste prijs.
PUBG is back on Steam as one of the most popular games there, and people have now requested to be tested again. And I can safely say that the optimization in this game haven't really progressed much since the years prior when we used to test it. Anyways, at least the cards have progressed a bit now, so on the low end, managed to enjoy the game in 1080p, a high preset, and manage an okay time. When the game did stabilise, it was alright, but there could be random glitches within the first few moments of gameplay, that by the time you're actually on the ground, things were running at a sort of pleasant 40 FPS, and could go up to 60 in simpler settings. But fortunately, 40 FPS was the aim and about as low as it ever decided to go. Unfortunately, despite all our fondness for weird cards, this wasn't one that could manage a constant 60 FPS even at lower settings. So in the end, after tweaking...
Yeah, that was I think one hour ago.
Alright, I got black magic, it looked like it had just crashed.
Everything. It just decides whether or not it would like to work. So it's no surprise that Fallout 4, it wasn't the best experience, but it did run okay. Bannerlord, which is actually one of the better optimized titles out there at the moment, ran really well with the high preset select.
Leave I went to see show me landing at basketball court after complete successful transport mission over.
Simple.
And it's only when you start getting up to
Transport mission, yeah.
late game battles and the built-in benchmarks that you would see closer to an average, which was still well over 30 FPS. A solid experience, but that's about expected from Bannerlord. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. Can the lowest end NVIDIA cards, real or not, manage to max out prices? And I can happily announce a surprise revelation. Prices can now be so maxed out with no problem. I mean, imagine taking the Tech 2000 and showing them this running. It uses no power, it takes up no space, and then you have to break it to that NVIDIA haven't really released this thing. It's been made. They call it insanity, and they're not far wrong, because this looks and ran great, and offers flagship performance that's not too far away from where we are today. And there we have it, the RTX 4010 benchmarks. And I'm not too sure how you'd want to call it, because I did try putting it back to its original card, the A400, the card this is actually based on, and performance does decrease slightly, not by huge margins.
Give me like 1 minute, I'm just getting it done
down towards the mid and low 20s. So I am half tempted to say that these benchmarks are representative of this unique little card we've been sent. And how do I feel about it? Well, given the form factor and the price point we have, over in the East at least, I can safely say this
Quick copy, 2 units.
here in the West. Imagine being able to blacklist in any PC. Run all the latest high settings, run AAA classics and 1080p ultra. I mean, the ray tracing, sure, we can describe it as dire, but that seemed like more an afterthought just so that it supports it. Because what really matters is that in traditional rendering performance, it matches and surpasses flagships like the GTX 780, and in some cases, it's even better than the original Titan. I just didn't go into this video expecting these types of graphic settings to be enjoyed. I mean, I mostly went into this thinking that it's probably a chance to scam me. It doesn't line up. It's very impressive to see. It is worth noting that they haven't broken the feature set too badly here. This card does seem to support AD1 encoding, even if it is a little bit buggy, and would outright refuse to work with which is a bit of an issue, as usually my go-to test is with Half-Life 2 or Counter-Strike Source. But after repeated attempts, I just couldn't get it to work with them. Fortunately though, it does work in other titles, so when I test the RimWorld with AD1 encoding and decoding, it does seem to work via OBS. I couldn't find any option to do it through NVIDIA's drivers, probably because NVIDIA's drivers think this is a 4090D, which is not. So this was the best I could do, and it works alright for it. The other impressive aspect is the thermal and power consumption. The fan on this thing hardly qualifies as a fan, but with the bare minimum in thermal cooling, this thing will only ever top out at 81 degrees C in one hotspot. And this was in thermal, so it's not exactly making things easy on the card. Power consumption was slightly higher than the standard A400 GPU, now being around 54 watts. And that's under a full stress test. On average, it's around 44 watts when just running games, which is astonishingly efficient. In a world of rising electrical costs, you could actually save money to use this thing. I know the phrase seems endless, but I'm trying to imagine this from the perspective of if it got a proper release and wasn't some weird device, an actual RTX 4010 source, because on paper that is what it is, and in performance that is exactly what it is. And I think it caused a huge shift in the budget side of the PC market, and one that I would be very welcome to. Unfortunately, given this card's less than stellar origins, it can't all be praised here, as the card can't run a CRT properly, including I know that's a minor gripe, but I tried everything imaginable to get it working, and it simply can't pass through a proper signal.
Video check, please.
Using the resolution and refresh rate. It almost made the CRT look like it was broken, and after enough testing, I was beginning to think that maybe it wasn't the card's fault. Until I plugged it into the compact PC I keep down there, and we got a crystal clear output. So unfortunately, CRT fans, the best you're going to get on the low end right now in terms of modern cards is the GT1010 from a couple of weeks ago that appeared to have a native VGA port. And that's about all there is left to say about this here RTX 2010. In reality, a strange conversion of a workstation and video card that they've made compatible with gaming drivers through some strange trickery. Honestly, I'm not too sure how they've done it, because to my knowledge, these cards are heavily locked down in their firmware. But when it comes to getting ahead, someone is always going to figure it out. I'll be honest, I went into this very skeptical of the RTX 2010 because it sounds like a clear scam, but credit to our seller, he's now 3 for 3 on weird cards that we can't get over here. And if Nvidia is listening, there is a huge market in this segment of the market who could really use a low power card like this on a budget in a form factor that doesn't need anything more than PCIe, and that's all it needs. That's all you have to give this card. And I know it's not Nvidia's focus right now, but AMD, if Nvidia's not going to do it, give us something that performs like this, charge us £50 to £80 for it, and I'm sure a lot of people will be all over it. I mean, it worked back in the GCN era when you used to have multiple cards in every segment. Anyway, that's beside the point. I hope you all enjoyed this video and this very, very strange
Pigeon detection in less than an hour.
all as usual, and I'm going to be keeping this one on hand because this one is actually a really good card. Thank you all very much for watching though, and good night.
An aircraft in just over 2.
Philadelphia. Altijd daar voor fijne feestdagen.
Southgate, sit there please.
Zonder ticket binnen en buiten.
10 for all good.
Kan bij Q-Park en KBC Mobile.
2 units down here.
So that Northgate, sit there please.
Now this right here is meant to be GT1010, but not just any GT1010.
Anyone
No,
available to
after
go to
the
Northgate
escapade
please?
a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to get a hold of the most powerful version of it there was. Think of this a bit like being the GT1010 Ti, and after a lot of deliberation and conversations with a rather sketchy seller from China, I've managed to get a hold of one. So I managed to get a hold of this card somehow through the same eBay seller who sold me the first card, asking them if they had any more available, specifically the GDDR5 version. And they had one on sale from Shenzhen Bitland, which is apparently a real company and does make graphics cards. And there were some strange bits in there about how it's not for resale and it does not come in a consumer box. And then they also told me, after they listed it up for sale, that my card doesn't qualify for a warranty. Not that I ever expected one with a card that comes from China anyway.
Can you face
But
a spike,
what do you
please?
actually get with this card? Well, we've got a lovely OEM box which says Lenovo, and that's about all I can read on the box. It's English. The only bit that's English is Lenovo, and other than that, there's nothing really in here. It's not like the last one, which was clearly for consumers and was a branded NVIDIA box. No, this is just a straight-up brown box with Lenovo packaging and some foam and the graphics card inside. So even sketchier than the last one. And it also looks like the card has gotten a little bit beaten up during transit. Compared to our standard GT1010, there really are some glaring differences. Namely the big one, why does a modern graphics card, for sale today, brand new, have a VGA port? Just a straight up native VGA port. Don't worry, we'll definitely be doing some testing on that later on in the video, as our last card came with an adapter that didn't really work at all. So maybe this is the real solution, just a straight up port from 20 years before this graphics card was designed. It also has a slightly chunkier cooler that's more or less the same, other being slightly shorter, and that's more or less where the board design differences stop. So why don't we whack this in a PC and find out what's actually going on here. After whacking this thing in the main PC, It caused it to turn on and off about 3 times, but that's really not the strangest thing we've ever had happen when putting in a graphics card, and then it just booted up. And as unlikely as it seems, given how sketchy this seller seems to be, they pulled through again, and this is for all reasons the most powerful GT 1010 I've ever personally seen. It's got boosted GDDR5 memory, higher clocks, like ridiculous, and an OEM manufacturer that I have never heard of, certainly Shenzhen Bitzen or whatever their name was. Make sure to actually let me know. Now, while we actually go ahead and get some drivers on this machine, why don't we find out what are the full specifications on this weird GT 1010 that got souped up for OEMs.
CMS, or Content Management System, is the backbone of any website, whether it's a simple blog,
History on these cards is very limited, as are the actual data on them, but it appears to have been released mere months after the consumer GT 1010 and seems like an emergency response to the graphics card crisis, taking the weird and rare GT 1010 and becoming an OEM option over in the East for them to whack into PCs during an era where you genuinely couldn't buy a graphics card. They come with a measly 256 CUDA cores, a strangling 64-bit memory card, does come based on the very complex Pascal architecture, and features GDDR5 memory, which makes absolutely no sense, but these were strange times, and apparently meant that they came with some very weird cards. And they aren't cheap either. There's no knowledge on what these actually cost in their regional markets, but this one, with the cost of imports, came to over $110. So that wipes the value factor off the table if you're anywhere outside China and Korea, where these things seem to have been sold. There's no real point doing a history part of this video, as in real terms what seems to have happened is Nvidia had the GT 1030, we all know that card, sold off the defective units in certain countries as the GT 1010, and these have somehow got scooped up by Shenzhen Bitzen, whatever their name was, and they popped them up to the 9s, gave them real memory, and then sold them to Lenovo, Dell, HP, and other more region local brands for use in low-end gaming PCs and internet cafe machines. And to really put this into perspective, that this is the most powerful GT 1010 that's ever released, I ran Time Spy from 3D Mark on the system just to see where things were placed, and before we even did any overclocking, we topped the leaderboard, offering nearly double the performance of a standard GT 1010, which is strange immediately from the get-go. So for all intents and purposes, this is the world's most powerful NVIDIA GeForce GT 1010. And I'm getting really sick of saying 1010 already. Anyways, there's not really much point holding off anymore, because what we all wanted to see and what we wanted to find out was, after how abysmal the last GT 1010 we tested was, is this weird GT 1010 Ti of sorts worthwhile? Surely it's got to be everything we ever dreamed of. Well, mostly it's just got better than the waste of silicon that is the base unit.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Anyway, there's only one way we're ever going to find out, and that is in the benchmarks.
Northgate, are you HR, Marcus?
Starting things off with Red Dead Redemption 2, which, much like its base unit, it needed to go through the settings config and change everything down to low, given that it only has 2 GB of DRAM. Might be fast DRAM, but it's still only got 2 GB. But after that, things weren't actually off to a bad start, where the game would now average double that of the base units, and don't worry, we will have some proper comparisons in a little bit, but overall, it was a decent experience, and it's not amazing, but this is the first time an entry-level NVIDIA graphics card has ever managed playable frame rate in a game this intensive. It was not actually too bad, so already we had an interesting experience, and one that I certainly wasn't expecting. Baldur's Gate 3 wasn't as much of a success though, with the game just about managing some playability. The game did run anywhere with 20 to 40 FPS most of the time, and it wasn't too bad. I could only play through the game like this if it was my only option, and especially compared to the slideshow of the base unit, this is a remarkable increase. It didn't look good, and we are still running with the lowest option in a very low resolution here, which is stretched widescreen, so it looks even worse. But a brand new title running on entry-level hardware, I have a degree of admiration for it, up until I remember the price.
Okay, we have Intruders.
BeamNG started off fairly solid with our easy benchmark, running with 720p in low settings, and it did alright with good utilization, very little glitching, and a very smooth experience. But after alone, this is one of the easiest situations to start, and this game can get a lot more intensive than that. But even when I expected the worst by changing to one of the more intensive maps with the same settings, well, we were still able to manage a very respectable 40ish FPS a lot of the time, even very intensive scenarios. I really could think of that loading in didn't really change the results. So for an entry-level card,
yes,
we're actually seeing alright performance with an okay resolution. Sure, the settings are a little bit rough.
I'm driving around trying to find the Intruders.
T2 trespassers, a dead Bugatti and a P1 as exit through Southgate.
Alright, well, we seem to have a few ballers cars here we can blow up later, which should be fun.
I have already blew the one up at Southgate.
Now I'm seeing a nice group of cars we can push next to an explosive barrel and blow them up for fun.
Generally averaging around the 78 FPS mark, sort of around that region, which is extraordinarily good for a low-end card, given that usually when we're in the realms of the 10 series, we're running the game near to no shadows in 480p. And even in
Barry.
Yes, Marcus.
Can I join you?
Join me where?
That's what I'm asking. Where are you?
I'm driving around in the car. I was looking for the Intruder.
Can you meet me at Hangar A1?
What, meet me at the hangar?
Hangar A1. Let's cut from the main hangar.
However, once
Aye.
you move over into a larger lobby, well, we were looking at an experience that now delivered between 50 to 60 FPS. Not bad at all, looked completely playable, and the drop wasn't as harsh as it can be on certain cards. And there was still a good chunk of pop-in that online exaggerated, but let's be honest, I'm looking for things wrong here, because for an entry-level card, we are managing GTL line with over 60 players with not actually awful performance. So that's pretty respectable for a 10 series card. Usually I end up recommending smaller lobbies given they run better, but here, well, you can run the game fine with as many players as you'd like, and generally you'll still see around 60 FPS. Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord eked its way into playability with double the frame rate of the base unit, now running with well over 80 FPS with the same settings. That's pretty decent. It was very smooth to play, and there weren't too many frame drops. However, more intensive settings could definitely hurt the card more than expected. But we do only have 2GB of VRAM, and even if it's speedy, that can sometimes be too little for modern effects. But throughout the in-game benchmark and our own large battle test, the game ran smooth enough, with nothing in the way of hitching or slowdown. So overall, a decent way to play, even if the resolution was low. Picking up the pace a little bit now with Skyrim, we went from a console-like experience before to now running at around 40 to 60 FPS depending on what was going on. This was with the low preset in 1080p, so it actually looked alright, and given the anniversary doesn't seem to have a proper low preset, everything on it just sort of does look good. It ran good and it looked good. There was no issues here with Skyrim. Fate of the Lost Chapters went from managing just over 60 FPS with the high settings on the original card to now running at well over 300 FPS in certain places. This was with the game completely maxed out in 1080p. So for these older titles and classics, you genuinely don't have any worries. The game was able to manage a solid experience with hundreds of FPS, and that's with the game completely maxed out with HD. So So in those titles, you could look at graphics cards, you could look at running in 4K, and you'd still have plenty of headroom to go.
Where is Sam? I'm not actually sure. You might be turn 7.
Manage some playable frames, but this was with the lowest option selected in 720p, where the card simply can't handle modern graphical effects, despite it being a modern card. It really reminds you that as much as they souped up the GT 1010, well, there's only so far you can actually move something like this. The frame rate felt sporadic and floaty in places, with odd spikes there as well. Not actually too awful for an entry-level card, but given it was less pleasant to play than Red Dead 2, for example, maybe the GT 1010 is limited before it even began.
Nacht best een verstopte neus. Probeer de frisse formule 3 aroma's van Rino Spray Eucalyptus. Weer al kerst. Weer al single. En mijn familie die heeft er dit jaar blijkbaar ook genoeg van. We vinden wel een oplossing. Ik wil een date voor ons Mina regelen. Wat? Ik ken eigenlijk ook wel iemand die zo'n match naast Mina. Jullie wilden mijn liefdesleven toch redden? Al wel regelt allemaal wel een date voor mij. Wedstrijdje, yes! Elke nacht tot de kerstmis.
In a surprise revelation of sorts, Counter-Strike 2 actually runs really well though. With 720p and lower settings, which still look pretty good to be fair, we saw a very competitive frame rate, with it running at over 100 FPS a lot of the time during both actual gameplay and the benchmark itself. Smokes, flames, flashbangs and effects wouldn't cause all too much slowdown or hitching, and we actually have up-to-date drivers that support this game for once, and it kept stuttering to a minimal and unironically undetectable level for once. You could actually play Counter-Strike 2 on a card and have decently competitive frame times, which is absolutely unheard of on a low-end card, and does sort of put into perspective why these things are so popular in China and Korea, where they have internet cafes and things like that, and they want to play a competitive game like this, and they've now got a cheap option to do so. So there we have the benchmarks, and I did do even more, like Black Mesa, which is an older Source title but still fairly modern, and those run fine maxed out with well over 60 FPS and 1080p. So for a lot of older titles, you're talking 1080p with higher or ultra settings, and they look great and run great too. Which is a surprise, because in the context of an entry-level card, this is what the GT 1010 should be. But sadly, I doubt over here we will ever see them become
anyone
complex.
available, please call us. Mina's meet us
What
at
is the
helicopter,
lowest-end
please.
card from NVIDIA, a souped-up version given better memory. This is extraordinarily good performance that I never thought we'd ever see from a 10 series card, offering double the performance of the normal unit. But these aren't sub-£40, sub-£30 cards like they used to be. Maybe in regions where they're slightly more common like China or Korea, they might be. But I've got no way to verify that. And here in the West...
Yeah, no, we're going there now, Liam. So
No, check your left eye. It's a disregard global.
£100 graphics card, and that performance is abysmal for the money. There's no way around it. But just imagine if these things did actually get released properly to replace the GT 210s that still exist and 710s. And they became the de facto sub-£30 card they should be. Now that would be a great thing for those of us on the low end, but sadly they aren't.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Without comparisons to the base unit though, I did compile a chart just to show how much they have managed to take the GT 1010 and make it a little bit of a gaming powerhouse, as this really is the GT 1010 Ti,
What's going on with the
because on average, saw over twice the performance with the same settings used. Meaning if you wanted to crank up some of those settings,
don't wash cars, just wash it.
No, I
with
can't.
license
I
plate.
can't.
Wash it with
work.
license plate. License plate.
Southgate, good
No, I don't
copy.
have the option.
1
This.
unit.
It says this function is not available.
Permission is removed, man.
That's crazy, bro.
They removed it. They
I
only
can't
made
even
it
check logs.
general around.
That's crazy.
Just let me know which car you want to wash. I will wash it.
No, it's good. I was just wondering what happened to her.
because over in the East, where these things likely do
I'm going to check your left eye. Cars are going to be washed. Mr. Journal is going to wash the vehicles.
Alright, we have prison protection shortly, so and I'm sure Haley will probably want to go to prison protection, so if anybody wants to swap with Haley on Southgate.
I have
Are you still at Northgate, Zane? Alright, that's okay, cool. Well, we'll get that sorted in a few minutes.
That in itself though made me wonder, just how much further can we go with this, as our original GT1010 couldn't really plot any higher than it came out of the box. So did these OEMs actually get themselves better chips as well? I mean, these were rejects from NVIDIA, none of them were meant to be good. And after
Dump on the front. Yep, I thought you were getting bored, that's why I came here.
I was looking to build on their gaming system.
Yep, yeah, they just fix it up.
Fix some things and break the rest.
Yep.
Yeah, I had one PC where the motherboard was baked, so I have the case. So and I have a server CPU, which is quite good for gaming as well.
Nice.
And then I
can help you in those things,
Yes, and I have a new video card here in box, so I just need the motherboard. But if I buy it online, I mean, it's skeptical. I don't know. Will it work or not?
Hey Nova.
There's no
Yes.
Are you HR?
Yes.
Okay, could you please ask your HR officers to remember to instruct new recruits on how to place spikes at gates, please.
Byron, how copy?
Somebody can wrap it.
Go ahead, Niaz.
1020.
Southgate.
Alright.
You taking department, Marcus?
Can someone take department?
Show me taking department.
Yeah, I think Marcus is.
Oh. But now for the real fascinating part. That weird VGA port. I dug out the AMD FX system that we were
Byron, I want you to change the loadout from 3x level, the armor stuff, to make it 2.
Which one? On what level?
All ranks, make it 2 armor.
Alright, okay, I want those two.
Yeah, because some people complain. I don't know.
Why are they complaining?
I don't know, bro. They are complaining. They say make it 2, not 3.
Who's complaining?
Who's called?
I don't quite know how they've done this, because I would have assumed
Jika, something like that.
You know? And that's how they got
yeah, well, basically, yeah, but even at 3, you can't take 3.
Confusingly shows up in the NVIDIA display panel as rendering on the VGA ports, which is
take as
weird.
many as you can. You
Most
can't
of the
take
time
3
when they
and
black
take 6.
He's saying if someone like had if you get shot, so they only take 2, not 3. Something like that.
So this almost leads me to believe that some crazy OEMs in China are still making a brand new graphics card based on the still supported Pascal architecture. I have no idea
And
if
he wants
NVIDIA
us to
knows this,
make
I have no idea how many
senior
people
rank
know
to
about
have
this.
level
But
7.
this means this is the newest graphics card to combine
I told him senior level 6.
That's 6, exactly. That's the whole point. That's the whole freaking point.
Now it could still take a little bit of tweaking in places to get it to run smoothly, as a lot of titles and programs still don't scale all too well to the smaller 4.4 resolution. But in terms of a brand new car, it has a crystal clear VGA output and has access to all the latest NVIDIA functionality. It doesn't have NVENC support. Don't worry, I did test it. It doesn't matter what the OEM gives, that stuff doesn't work here. But it does work fine.
No, they blew all of the body armor off.
Do you have a spare?
No, they blew both of them off. I had to, but
There you go.
thank you.
Do I need to add the call sign in the roster?
If you want to, but they can just keep
Left
them
in
in
journal or journal, hard copy.
You can just keep them in the, in Discord.
So there's
That's
Amos
the
here for the
question,
transfer
emails.
of 1 unit. Amos to MG.
Can you tell him to come to the capital?
We can now run it with ultra settings in 4x3
10-4.
and take a look at just how well it runs and how good it looks on what is an entry-level display adapter. It really lends itself to this thing here because you've got a real depth to the picture and it doesn't feel like there's any latency, which is another point leading me to believe that this is a native signal. There's a chance it is just very good conversion, but given the response times were nearly instantaneous compared to that of the LCD which is come from, I genuinely think they designed an actual native analog port on a brand new graphics card. So it's just getting weirder and weirder because
Chula, I'm going to be coming to the capital with these guys so they know what they're doing and where they're going.
With a brand new graphics card, almost like it was designed for this.
Bro, I keep getting messages
How
so
much?
Go ahead, Marcus. What's up, Marcus?
I took a left hand.
Maak wachtwoorden met 1 tik.
Hoodwatch, well, we've also got prison Texas, so we can't really go to Hoodwatch as well.
The same can also extend over to games like BeamNG, where we can now whack things up to a mixture of medium and high settings, provided you run the game in 645 rate, which is supported perfectly fine by the card and the game. So if you ignore the HUD taking up all that space, it looks unreasonably good. So maybe this is an area that these things are being used for back in their home region. I mean, quality analog output is something sorely missing from modern cars. So to take these modern cars, you can get a modern feature set and laggy control panel and things like that, which does still lag here. You can whack up every additional feature you can find, and then run over to it this year.
Yeah, it's way too much than other persons. When I was
doing made easy by this car, and it's almost like it's ideal for retro gaming. It just doesn't support any retro operating system. It's so close to having a purpose.
They keep saying check the application.
Windows 7 support. Maybe if you play competitive games and want no input delay, that's another advantage. Counter-Strike 2, as we saw, runs fine. So if you want to play this game natively on a CRT, you now can, which is an advantage to this card that maybe no one thought of yet, or is possibly one of the reasons why they still sell it. I mean, CRTs are very popular over in Korea, I think, in internet cafes for competitive gaming. So maybe that's one of the reasons it's sold like this.
I got one who did the application, he answered everything.
Which you may have noticed was omitted from the benchmarks, as it has an issue that remains with the standard GT1010.
I was surprised, he doesn't know all of this.
But I figured out a way to make it launch. See, for some reason, and I can completely understand that NVIDIA has neglected to fix bugs or issues in the drivers for these cars because no one's using them, but it does have an issue where trying. But if you run the game in DirectX 9 over VGA, it works. It won't start over HDMI, it won't start on different PCs or on different drivers. I've tried all those things, and I have no idea what kind of bug is preventing this. Trust me, I've tried the Steam release, the GOG release, the retail release. I'm getting it to run.
Jump into a car,
It was a weird instance.
headed over to the shooting range. He asked me a couple of questions, then asked me to, complete the shooting range in a set time, and that was it. So 2 questions and complete the course in 30 seconds. That was it. I was in SASD.
So I'm glad this
We need to do the SSD cards. It's all wrong.
Yeah, well, it was probably done for when it was security assistance. Why the hell they went why the hell the security assistance support directorate? No idea.
I mean, everything is good. It's only the names.
Yeah, well, we can fix that over the weekend.
Well, suddenly you're at the low end of the market completely covered. This is the best low-end NVIDIA card that they've made for years, and you can't even buy it. The seller even specified to me how this card wasn't for resale, and it showed up in an OEM box. They did also tell me they have an RTX 4210, which could be a typo, or could be another weird card that apparently they've managed to get a hold of, and are now offering me. They want a good chunk of money for it, but if people are interested, I might try and get a hold of it. So at the end of the day, well, no, it's not worth it.
I told him
In an
it's
ideal world,
15.
this is replacing maybe in a rare case, you need a brand new model
Audience
card
check list,
with a BGA but even then, trying to find to message someone from China.
I have two suspect cars and not good.
How copy?
Look back on what has been the weirdest version.
If you don't break perimeter, just keep an eye on
I've
it.
ever tested. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.
Als je stelt outside the gate, just keep an eye on it. If you break perimeter, let us know.
Het komt meteen zacht en gehydrateerd aan.
But today, nearly 15 years later, just how well is the original one holding up? And has progress in the tech space really been that slow to turn out? Now, today's video
For a second I thought it was
the value of these Core i7 chips. As I snagged one Digit 75B originally subscribed to a video
You got someone need document there at Northgate.
that combined with the fact that working motherboard bundles was available for almost 5 pennies on eBay meant this whole setup we're using today also can cost you next to nothing. Even for a somewhat decent entry-level piece will do it too. But that's besides the point. The reality is these chips are now 15 years old, and the history behind them is almost as important as the benchmarks and the values they possess. And you can see nothing's wrong. So while we get everything all set up, just what is the original Core i7? Why is it a different processor compared to itself? And what is the i7 story? The i7 came to us back in the world in 2008, mainly on workstation platforms with the Core i7 100 series. And it was this strange little child that would go on to take over the world by storm. And by the time Intel's Legend of Zelda architecture arrived, well, you know, it was a world that you only wanted another server. But its early iterations, well, they were a strange middle ground between the early Core 2 series, like the Core 2 Duo and Core 2 Quad, and subsequent architectures that came afterwards. It was released on the same 45nm node as Core 2 Quads, and it does act as a meeting point for the older generation, and in many ways, where we are today. The actual architectural history is very interesting and very complex, so trying to condense it down is quite difficult, but I'm going to try and do my best to summarise. The best way to think of the Core i7 in its original form like we have it today is more of a Core 2 Quad with modernisation, which I know for those of you that understand...
Yeah. They're just ready for fight. They're wearing armor.
The best way to
No backup there at Northgate. Maybe they will have attention. Maybe.
Today, as the game was standing performance, still AMD Ryzen. It was
Again?
and
Can you be a balaclava?
just how long it ran.
No, but can't you do it like
For that,
no, we need to do
Baron.
You could say please.
Please.
And what do you need? What do you need?
Show me your passport, and I'll hand you the contract sign it.
I've already done that.
No, you have to do it again.
But still, the i7, it made a name for itself. The Aero Group class was different, especially on the chip that we have today, which was one of the most...
We got one black car going through North Gate.
To come to the main barracks, I've got a new transfer here I need sorting out.
We got a red car, or black car, and card B.
The thing is, for the vast majority of
Any HR available to come sort out this new transfer?
What's your fucking gun? How many guns do you have, Ailey?
Too much. There you go.
You want to hunt for the cars?
As well, my
The car up
licenses.
here at Northgate is a silver car.
Here are my licenses. What you can.
He's heading to Southgate.
North Break. Barracks. Okay, sign the contract.
There you go.
Thank you.
No worries.
Left from Southgate. Haley, get in cover. Haley, get in cover.
We are getting shot at Southgate.
On the way to Southgate.
They are at North Gate. We got you entering from the North Gate here. Bugatti is without tires. He's heading to Southgate. Green Bugatti.
Doing the regular way, giving you medical attention, morphine, Other guys under the cars.
Guys, have we got any HRT that can come to the main barracks to sort Nick Patel out?
Hey, if you can move the car. His barracks.
This fucker's got a heavy sniper rifle. Sorry, Shy, we got some asshole with a heavy sniper down at Southgate.
Not a problem, not a problem. Do you need backup? I can come.
It's heavy sniper, so possibly.
Alright, 10-4, I'm on my way.
They are at North Gate. The black car is heading again to Southgate or main barracks.
Yeah, we've got some guy outside on the bridge at Southgate. Heavy sniper.
10-4, on my way to Southgate now.
Still have a chrome card going from barracks.
I'm gonna be giving you medical attention, helping you once more, giving you one more chance to fight this battle.
Looks like one person in the vehicle.
Do you have eyes on the sniper, Byron, or no?
He's gone.
He
He's
left. He left.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna give you medical attention, you're gonna be just fine. The other guy,
Well, I see one black car is heading to... Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh.
Who's riding this black car?
Chrome car is over here at Northgate. It is just like between Northgate and barracks.
I got a car up here, Nova.
Main barracks or where?
Yeah, main barracks. Well, I'm here in the P1 in front of you.
I have also.
Right, easy, let's go. Sorry, my lads.
Alright, 2 units in each gate, the rest head to basketball court, yes sir.
I'm at Southgate with Haley.
Two units each gate, the rest head to local.
Let's win this prison break, otherwise we will not have any salary.
Guys, we have possible. We have 10 portals inside the base. At the center of the North Gate.
Gebruik parodontax. Het helpt veel betekenen van bloedend tandvlees om te keren.
North gate top over. How many units?
2 units, 2 strikes.
South gate top over.
Go ahead.
Everyone, listen to the radio and check left eye, please.
We'll be checking left eye for Cutchers.
Before Minas, we have prison protect.
This kid like rotates so good, bro. All right, but not like that. Not that kind of rotations. I thought you were lying. No. I feel like I could do the background.
Any more units coming?
Game. I could be an NPC screaming. There's a magic.
10-5, what's the situation?
It's prison protect.
We are heading to prevent detection.
Yeah, no problem.
So nobody's coming.
Oh wow, that was big entry. Oh my goodness.
Basketball court.
Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Yo, this is what a Hellcat is made for, strictly.
Hey, Haley.
Yeah.
I think you need to update the rank on your shoulder.
Oh.
You're wearing generals. You're wearing
Chris
general
Jasser at main
stars.
barracks.
Oh.
It's not important at the moment, just...
Not the South Gate, be ready.
Roger that.
Look at the way he's trying to eat that. Maybe he's trash. I ain't making you help. Damn, that's tragic. Hey, I do it. See what Cool Kid. I'm not in Cool Kid first right now because it's part of the live stream. Hey, chat, say hi.
I feel like if I were you, I'm going to be a different person. You do wear those to your job, though? Oh my god, did someone just call me employed? Oh my god, thank you. I've never been employed before. I'm wearing real pants!
Nothing's come through Southgate yet.
I'm on like 7 years or something.
Suspect down at the north gate.
Lil,
Global is 299. Global is 299.
Yeah, Global's 1099.
Welcome to the first episode of Too Many Phones, Time to Destroy Them All. A brand new series where 3 beautiful contestants will fight to the death. This duel will take the durability round. As you can see, I went for a variety of types of phone here. We got the tried and true flip phone. You know, well known for being super durable. Will that actually be the case though? We will find out. We then have a slightly more modern, I guess, slidey phone. So, I don't know, will the slide action make it less durable than the flip? This will be the question to discover. Answer 2. And then last but not least, we have a, I don't know, I wouldn't call it new, but a newer smartphone device with actual Android, as you can see here. Smartphones in general, you drop them one time, they explode, they break. This one, though, I picked for good reason. It seems kind of tricky. I have a feeling this one's going to make it through all the way to the end. Now, let's go through each phone one at a time, and I'll walk you through the steps individually to see how we can determine which one's going to do. Alright, so first we got the flip phone here. It's a Sanyo phone. Very typical flip phone. As you can see, the interface is, I wouldn't call it modern, but it actually has like apps and crap that you can run with it.
Yeah, one more this way.
Een gewoon camionet. Of een premium sprinter aan de beste prijs. Easy. Uw keuze is snel gemaakt. Want bij Mercedes-Benz fans geniet u van aantrekkelijke...
Police appear to be closing in on the shooter's identity.
Just minutes ago, the NYPD releasing photos, new photos of the suspect, the clearest photos yet of his face. Police hoping that someone will recognize him.
So this is a developing situation, but the man who attacked the late CEO of United Healthcare right over here at this Hilton has been unmasked. But the shocking event that unfolded here transpired faster than anyone could have imagined, and within 4 minutes, the assailant had fled the scene and disappeared into Central Park. And although this person could be anywhere right now, police have recovered evidence at the scene of the crime. They've unmasked this individual, and their time as a free person may be coming to an end.
A smile from the mystery man police are looking for in connection to the Midtown murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Detectives urgently trying to put a name to this face.
They followed literally for miles till they were able to get that one picture where the defendant thought it was safe and he took that mask down.
Yes, that big break involving this hostel where at this hour detectives are inside. They believe the gunman was staying here, sharing a room with 2 strangers who had no clue they were rubbing elbows with a madman.
A little worried, yeah.
It makes you second guess who you're actually staying in hostel with because, you know, you're in a room of strangers.
Police say the suspect was spotted heading into Central Park. He is then seen inside the Starbucks at 56th and 6th. In the trash outside, detectives found a water bottle and 2 power bar wrappers which are being analyzed.
We've learned police found 3 words on shell casings recovered at the scene. The words defend, deny, and depose were written on them according to a senior law enforcement official.
Someone is going to know this person, someone is going to make that phone call, and this individual will be in cuffs very soon, I'm sure.
So the person of interest the police have identified arrived in the city towards the end of last month and had been here for about a week before this all took place. And although this person is still on the loose, there are so many unanswered questions in the minds of the general public and investigators. Like, who is this seemingly average, smiling individual that committed such a heinous act? Were they a professional hired to carry out this crime, a disgruntled former worker, or a customer of United Healthcare who wanted to get revenge for some reason? And more importantly, why is nobody talking about the fact that even though this area is blanketed with cameras, this suspect was still so easily able to commit this crime and flee the scene? But before we answer these questions, it's important to understand that the late CEO, Brian Thompson, was reportedly a stand-up guy and an all-around great person, according to those who knew him, making this a very sad event in every way imaginable and revealing that the assassin who fled the scene probably wasn't somebody who had a personal grudge against the CEO. Rather, investigators believe this was a targeted, pre-planned attack for reasons likely related to the
operation of United Healthcare, the world's largest private health insurer. And that brings us to where we are today. Many new details have come out in the last 24 to 48 hours about not only how the suspect traveled to New York, but where he may have stayed and premeditated his actions. On top of that, he apparently used public transportation and false identification to situate himself in this city at the exact time the CEO would be making his way down the street to a conference that was only recently announced, which reveals shocking levels of planning and detail underpin this entire event, which has some investigators under the impression that this could be an individual who was hired to carry this out. And as you're about to see, this person who could be anywhere right now knew exactly what they were doing when they walked into the Starbucks around the corner from this Hilton at 6 a.m. and set up
go with
camp.
the warning, Marcus.
So this right here is the Starbucks where apparently the suspect left a bottle of water during the morning where this crime took place. If you sit at the window here, there's actually a direct view of the Hilton Hotel, a vantage point perhaps that this person may have found helpful to them as they plotted out their steps. And although recent security footage has unmasked this person and shown the world exactly what they look like, when they were inside this place, they were completely covered up. And that raises a big question. How did they know to be here so early on a frigid morning? And why exactly do investigators think they did what they did?
Three law enforcement sources telling News 4 that the man arrived in New York City via a bus from Atlanta on November 24th around 9 p.m. The sources telling us that investigators now are working to see if they can find a name in that list of ticket purchases that could help to identify the suspect. The story truly has been captivating people all across the country.
So the latest information that we have at the time I'm making this is that the suspect had been in New York City for about 10 days. They arrived here on a bus, and we know that the morning of the incident, he was staying in an Upper West Side hostel, which he checked into using a fake ID from New Jersey. And that is apparently the building where this security camera image showing the suspect's face was taken. He had his guard down. He thought it was a safe place to be and didn't think he'd be photographed. And investigators are trying to figure out if this hostel, where apparently you have rooms that are shared with other guests, if this was some sort of base of operations where he premeditated his actions. Investigators are also working to uncover if there's any connection between the threats that the late CEO was receiving prior to all of this happening and this suspect. But what's interesting is somehow the suspect knew to be here on a freezing cold Wednesday morning and knew that the CEO would be attending a conference that was not publicly announced until just a couple of weeks before it was going to take place. This person had inside information on the CEO's whereabouts, and that is incredibly frightening.
Wednesday morning, the gunman ambushed United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Video shows the suspect calmly walking up to the 50-year-old outside of the Hilton in Midtown. Mayor Eric Adams today saying pieces of this puzzle are coming together.
We are on the right pathway. And we don't want to do anything that's going to not only impede the investigation, but hurt the prosecution.
Het is de tijd om voor te bereiden. Iets te vergeten, te delen en vooraf.
Now, the way this unfolded, it certainly looks very suspicious, almost like a setup, because for some reason, this high-profile individual was walking down the street at the exact moment the assailant was lying in wait for him. And sadly, the late CEO, Brian Thompson, was 50 years old at the time of this event. He was promoted to the CEO of United Healthcare in 2021 and was praised by everyone, not just for who he was as a person, but for the quality of his work. But for some reason, he'd been on the receiving end of threats leading up to this tragic event, threats that his wife was aware about. What those threats were, who it was that made them, what they were saying, all of that hasn't been released just yet. And what also hasn't been released yet is how the suspect gained access to the CEO's whereabouts and was able to track him down in the middle of New York City. Because we're not in a dangerous part of town. We're in the middle of Manhattan. You've got police all over the place. The Hilton itself is within walking distance of Times Square, Central Park, and Rockefeller Center. And not only do you have a round-the-clock police presence here in one form or another, there's also a police security camera on the street corner right where the hotel is located. The hotel itself is also covered in security cameras, and it has a highly visible, well-trafficked entrance. And when you add all of that up, it makes it even more shocking that something as shocking as what transpired here actually did, and that the suspect was able to flee the scene and is still out there. And look at this, across the street from the hotel, you've got a sign that says you cannot bring a weapon over here, and this is exactly where a weapon was used. And it's incredibly frightening to think that all of the security that we have here that we feel keeps us safe wasn't enough to keep this CEO safe on a freezing cold Wednesday morning. And here we have a timeline of events. Right here, number one, you can see that it's 6:44 a.m. This is where the event unfolded, and then this red line going down the middle of this image shows the suspect's path as he escaped into Central Park up here at the top within about 5 minutes. Central Park is just up the street here. Investigators say he walked on foot until he was able to obtain a city bike, which he then used to continue into the park itself after escaping down this long alleyway. And after they escaped through here and made their way through the park, they were spotted again in the Upper West Side riding what looks like a non-city bike from the footage that's available. And they had also ditched their gray backpack.
It's just, I think that's who you actually saying in hospital. You're in the real changes.
Police have been tracking and trailing the suspect's every move, including looking into this new video. It appears to show the gunman on a bike going down West 85th Street near Central Park West, still masked and without the light-colored backpack he was wearing.
They followed literally for miles until they were able to get that one picture where the defendant thought it was safe and he took that mask down.
So this is the last footage we have of the suspect so far, and I'm sure with all the cameras in New York City, eventually more information will come out and they will track this person down and learn things about them that we don't know just yet. But this reveals one of the major flaws with security cameras. They cannot stop a crime, and there are so many of them and so many hours of footage that investigators have their work cut out for combing through all of it, trying to find what's relevant and what's not. In fact, every building along the route the suspect took has cameras. If they're all working, if they all had a clear shot of what's going on, we don't know at this moment. And apparently this footage right here was taken of somebody who looked like the suspect 30 minutes before the event unfolded, but it's not actually them. This was determined to be another individual who just had a similar set of jacket and backpack with them that morning. However, it's probably safe to assume that the police and authorities that are investigating this have more information than has been put out to the news. They're probably holding some of it back because they need it to get a leg up on this person and bring them in. Because if they reveal too much information to the general public, there's a risk the suspect could get access to that information, which could make the whole investigation harder. But we also have our first clues as to a potential motive, which were found as words etched into the side of shell casings recovered at the scene. The words deny, depose, and defend were written on the casings, which are in reference, some think, to this book, which has a similar title and talks about the insurance industry and is highly critical of how they process claims. And now the question many have is, was the assailant someone with a very strong grudge against this company for some reason? Or was this a ruse to throw investigators off the suspect's trail and help them escape? And most importantly, will any of this help investigators uncover who this recently unmasked individual actually is?
And what do you make of when you see something like that?
Yeah, I mean, that goes directly to what we believe now could be the motive. You're still going to follow all the leads and make sure that there are no other reasons that this could have happened. But really, that's going to be the directive. Who was denied coverage? Was it the shooter himself? Are we going to find online or somewhere, his treatise on what this talks about and his belief patterns?
So if the message that was written into some of the evidence recovered at the scene was there because the suspect had a grudge against this company and wanted to seek retribution against them by attacking the CEO, this could be a clue that helps lead investigators in the right direction. But if it's a ruse to throw them off the trail of who this person is, it's going to send them in the wrong direction while the suspect has time to escape. And the NYPD has some of the finest detectives in the world. Experts say they're not taking any option off the table, but they're also not saying that they know exactly what happened. They're investigating all potential ends. But one thing they're definitely going to be looking into is who exactly this person could be and how they might be potentially related to someone who had a claim with United Healthcare at some point. Was there a claim for something that was denied? Is the suspect angry about that? And is that why they tried to get vengeance? Also, there's hope that now that this person's photo has been put out there, that someone will come forward and identify them. A friend, a family member, a coworker, anybody. And the more people who hear about this story, the higher the likelihood is that somebody's going to come forward and help bring this person in. But what about the idea that this was a contracted job, that this person may have been a professional? What do investigators think about that? versus
units
an
are there?
aggrieved party who has a grudge.
Control, my good, I have 4 units. I have 3 units.
Is that what this looks like, or is that sort of what everyone wants it to be because
my
it makes
spike
for a
should
better
still be
story?
at Northgate.
That whole narrative of murder for hire is in fact very rare. In my 20 years in the
We have 4 units now, including one friend.
everything is still on the table at this point. This could in fact
Alright, well, we need to keep as many people up.
So even though this was carried out in a cold, calculated manner by somebody who didn't blink, investigators believe that it probably isn't going to be a contracted job. It was probably somebody that planned this out and acted alone. Investigators are also combing through the Upper West Side hostel where this individual was staying to gather as much information as they can and learn all they can about this person. But the investigation is now more than 48 hours old, and the clock is ticking. The longer this goes on, the higher the likelihood that the suspect will make distance between themselves and New York City. They're probably on the run. They could be anywhere. But the walls may, in fact, be closing in on this person because police know that they took a bus into the city and they know that bus left Atlanta, Georgia. That's going to lead them over there to see what they can find. And according to the news, they recovered a water bottle and some power bar wrappers that may contain traces of the suspect's DNA. And there may be more images of who this person is that were captured at this hostel that we just haven't seen yet, or potentially at the bus terminal, or even on the bus itself. And hopefully investigators are able to use this information to track this suspect down, identify them, and make an arrest. And hopefully the more people hear about this story, the higher the chances are that someone will come forward and identify this suspect, or that the police will be able to bring them in. Thank you for watching.
Die gezellige tv-avond begint met Brugge kaas. Proef niet.
Keep an eye on him. You take for him and I've put him for the lead.
It's the same guy who was running the group.
Well, if you break for him again, just put him for a lead.
ACC in Manila.
Apple, Mr. Poopy? Again, Mr. Poopy? Mr. Poopy. Mr. Poopy. Mr. Poopy.
Guess who's back?
Start rapping
Oh my.
Do we need to do this
at some point?
I hate that when they walk over my own thing. It's not needed.
They might excuse us because of when at the end of the day, the reason why it took so long is because of how difficult the application process is.
I said 18 is this one. 2
What can you do?
Ik denk soms, hoe meer hoe beter. Join gewoon Join Johnny. Een gsm-abonnement voor de beste prijs op het beste netwerk.
Join, join.
Back to the inbox.
Just because I found out this.
Northgate, how copy?
Good copy, 2 units. There is one trespassing.
His tires got popped.
Maybe we do.
Don't want to repair this car. I heard some tension.
Who's coming up?
He's suspect down. Can you move this car, please?
You're in my head, cough drop.
The frame is trespassing block. Did you return?
When you try to press the power button on your computer, the power button moves down inside the computer. How happy will your wife be? After watching the previous video, my wife was able to turn on the computer easily. I saw that she was using the computer by putting her hand under the sensor and pressing the power button. This time, we are going to make the power button go all the way down inside the computer. I also removed the steel plate so that the power button can move up and down. I cut the side of the power button with a knife to separate. To fix the switch and linear actuator, it was printed with a 3D printer. If you install it but only the button moves down, you can press the button with a long option. The device that blocks the button entrance, which was originally attached to the top, was moved to the inside of the computer and installed. The sensor has also been moved to the bottom. If this happens, you won't be able to...
There is a suspect with the red clouds outside the long gates.
to make this cosplay in this ad. They were like, okay, this is for our summer promo, so we want you to go film this at a beach. And I was like, I live in Kansas, that's not happening. And they're like, well, what if you like...
Any Air Force, how copy? Any Air Force, how copy?
Good copy. I'm in bad copy right now. I'm at the DOC.
Alright, when... Alright.
Scamania. Die vlucht iemand zoals before. Scamania. Okay. Scamania. Bij de Carrefour. Het is Scamania bij de Carrefour. Oké. Zo. Dus moet je nou eens erop komen. Dus naar een legitimate store gaan, dat is ook wel hier niks.
Transitions with just serving the peas. Pot is in the microwave. This is like can of peas. Anyone eating up those peas like it's nobody's business. In the gap, backwards trousers. What the hell is happening? Yeah, we did it. We did it in the circumstance that I explained candy to Candy, but I changed the name to Pinko, and essentially that's what we said to Candy. Oh shit, do you know what? I literally, I was about to do that gesture. She's so mean. They just say, I want to break. Oh, it's not the words. I gotta join her on this. I love it. Here we go. Let's do this.
Here is got a quick and pizza.
Yummy! Yummy pork in the microwave. That microwave has seen better days. Maybe on a Wednesday. But she's not cooking for a neighbor. She's not working with the cat. Alright, let's see what's in the microwave because I need a rewind on that. I feel like I should give like that really fake reaction. Oh, as if it's not like the 50th same reaction that I've done already. Show me your microwave, Candy. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Woo. Toast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what it needed. Me too, Candy, me too. Oh god. Right, so she's cooked John pork in the microwave. She's now put it in some toast and some peas. Ooh! Candy's losing weight confirmed. Oh yeah, just eat that shit.
What is it in the bag? Greetings.
Did we get a famous spot in the bag?
Greetings.
That was good. That was really good. A bit of B-roll! Oh, don't mind if I do! 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Whoa! Next thing! Okay, here we go. So she's got her... I actually love that. She's got a chrome fork. And now the disgusting show from Microwave and Candy being disgusting. So it's one of those clips where, of course, it's 18 seconds, there's no commentary, there's nothing, it's just copyrighted music. You know, a smoker's lungs, cavemen people who smoke tobacco sleep in 2024? Fucking grow up. Their lungs look like the inside of this microwave! I'm not even asthmatic. Oh my god! It's one of those reactions I actually give that are so authentic, I genuinely want to vomit. I can't look at the screen. I'm looking at this pork that's just been so carefully forked out the microwave. I see it slimy. I see it shiny. But the pork shouldn't be slimy. It's like it's been dragged through jelly. I'm telling you, that pork did something in the previous life that it shouldn't have.
Nova. Show me the difference.
Fucking slimy pig. Yeah, we're about to watch a TikTok of one of Candy's highlighted series, and that is the Cameo series. This is a new saga of Candy you haven't seen because I am but first on the scene with this. Let's get a portal into someone's life, and bear in mind someone actually paid me for this TikTok. So, just putting that out there. Fucking hell, Mickey! Did you ask for that? Do you want to be beaten with raw meats? She is a vegan's worst nightmare. What's that? You care about animals? Dig in the sweets!
Let's go over.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah.
Pissed off. I need to do one for God, the golden ticket. What are you freaking melting?
Right. I feel like if you put petrol in a Tesla right now, if you want seasonal meat, oh yeah. No, but make sure you put the pork in the microwave first, and you'll get the perfect cook. Okay? All chefs are wrong. Everyone is wrong. Candy is doing it right. The inventor of the microwave has never been happier. I don't even know if this is pork. Is this steak? Did she say steak? A steak dinner, okay, yeah. Just make sure you bring the microwave to the cookout. A barbecue.
Let's go over.
Oh yeah, don't forget to turn it over.
Add some seasoning to it.
Oh, and some seasoning. Yeah.
Pissed off. I need to do one for God, the golden ticket. What are you freaking melting?
Bar. So my teeth. Oh, there we go. She needed something to chew on. Fixation, whatever the word is. Gotta chew on something. What the fuck? What is that? What the hell? Is that potatoes? Oh, those potatoes. Oh, where's the bread come from? Oh no. Where's the bread come from? I'm just actually using a plastic plate because she is part of the audience demographic that shouldn't use glass plates or ceramic plates or whatever the fuck plate you use. So chocolate in the pan. With the egg? Okay. Alright, she's like that Balkan guy, and I'm not trying to like disrespect the culture real quick. It's like if someone watched that video trying to learn how to cook and then was given a saucepan and then said, good luck. Because nothing is fucking prepared. Everything's just been thrown together. That's what Candy is. She's not a blend it, chop it, cook it properly kind of woman. She's not for everyone. She's for me. Give myself the egg.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh yeah, and don't forget that last part.
Mickey, can you please tell my neighbour that this guy is like me? Sick of it.
He's just doing meat the
Oh wait, I have seen that video. Banged views. I look like Tyler Durden in that one sexy pair. See, I've never seen something that more resembles
Yeah, there's an
my
SSD
life.
guy getting robbed. I got informed by a cool guy.
Get off the message channel.
Whatever you can, you know, I'm going to assist.
Yeah, you are. It's gonna run away from you. Oh, fuck the sandwich, am I right?
Respect coming to
Fuck,
not
just using your
it's
hands.
this person. It's not this person.
To be fair, it's cuttable.
Can I get to
It's going everywhere. Yeah. It's microwaved. Not tap, it's microwave. There we go. Yeah. Get those canines working. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's why we evolved. Yeah. Oh. I literally just did that. We are in sync! I wish there was a camera to record my fist day. We are so
What happened to
in
both
tune.
buzzards?
It's the eye contact, that's what it is. It's a little bit of a...
Washing buzzards. Heads up, I'm using the buzzard, I'm washing it.
Oh, I'm with you, I'm angry. Oh, sorry, no, hang on.
That was a bit chewy. Okay.
It was microwave, not chewy. Don't ever disrespect your own cooking like that, Candy. Candy has only gone and done it. She has posted a cameo that I requested to her on her page. I never thought I would say it, but honestly, I am so proud. If you haven't seen my reaction to the cameo I requested, I'll put a link in the description down below so you can go check it out. I'm just going to quickly go through some of the comments because nobody knows I requested this. My anonymous name is Clementine. Why? I don't know.
Just pass off from
Free
North
shout.
Gates.
I don't really know why I chose Clementine. Let's go through some of the comments. Christy says, has she really just eaten raw bacon? She needs a doctor seriously. Yeah, Christy. Have you seen half the content she makes? Oh my. Wake Up says, the raw bacon. Sophie says, wait, before she microwaved the bacon, she ate it raw? I thought it was prosciutto. So did I! We are doomed! I love Candy, okay? And I genuinely just want to say, like, how I love going through her comments and seeing all the funny comments, but I despise people who just go straight for her looks. Like, honestly, it pisses me off. Steven, you made me laugh and vomit at the same time. Okay, I agree, she does that for me. That's nasty as fuck eating raw bacon. Okay, I agree. Do you have an audition for the Wrong Turn 7? There was no need! That is unfucking fair. Char pitched in and said, more like hills have eyes. That wasn't necessary! Fair enough, you can criticize her cooking, but honestly, it's unfair. It's making me cry. I'm overwhelmed. Let's continue on with the video. That is literally how
These passers from North Gates need backup.
Hey guys, let me show you
And there's
how we
sensing
make
of North Gates too.
Turn 4.
So we've got
I'll be back up.
Got a black car over here next to one of the hot.
Say what? Say what? Oh yes, in the UK, we buy it cooked out of the package and then we put it in the pan so it cooks raw. Yeah.
Hey guys, let me show you how we make an lasagna in the United Kingdom. So we've got our pork mincemeat.
This is when you know Candy's on top form. She ain't eating the raw mince. She has that. Okay, it looks about 60% cooked. It's in 4 litres of oil. Jesus.
Is low, fuel, suspect down.
The sheets.
Right, we've got 2 trespassers down, North Gate.
Honestly.
Can anyone please move that car?
In a spoon. I don't know what it is. Is it a ladle or something? Just a big spoon. I'm so glad they put holes in it. Because it's built for people who use this oil.
We've got a Bugatti outside of North Gate, maybe looking for trespass.
Is it on yellow with black?
Yeah, orange Bugatti entered, Bugatti entered.
Okay.
Hey, move this McLaren from the... He's blocking the road. Move, fast. Yo, any high rank can move this car, please. Hello, he's blocking the road. Move it fast.
Who just took off in 138?
I was not, but yeah, someone else.
I just share this level of knowledge with you guys for free. If you could please return a subscription, that'd be so unbelievably amazing. Have you seen or heard the news? Candy's cooking has DM'd me. I feel so important. Candy said, can I your cameo?
Okay, update on trespasser, please.
Trespassers are down.
Yes, it is! Massive fan of you! Oh, honestly.
You see, he left Northgate.
It feels so happy that she acknowledged me. I'm so starstruck. She goes, I see your video on my For You page.
Alright, well, coming over.
I'll be honest, it was this just happened to land on the For You page. It didn't get that many views.
Stick some braces on them.
I go, oh, Bryn, I hope you liked the video. She goes, maybe not.
The golden Bugatti is at Southgate.
The guy outside, also one of them.
I think they are gonna shoot. They had just stepped out. They have left their car. They are spreading out to the left and the right.
Alright, show me coming to Southgate.
10 tens. I'm down.
Alright.
Alright, get some support down to Southgate, please.
Do you have 10 at Southgate?
I need backup.
I'm heading to Southgate.
They are two.
Are they outside the...
No, inside. They have heavy guns.
Suspect is coming to, he's heading again to Southgate, trespassers. Black car.
Interaction from the woman herself, the goddess! That is Candy's cooking off
official. I'll get on to the video now. I can't believe she fucking replied. I love her. I really do. That was part 3 of Candy's cooking. If you guys want to see part 2, smash the like and subscribe down below. Okay, I know these videos do really well, so it's a great time for you to join the channel membership. And also there's some comments down below just telling me what you guys want to see. So join the Discord, it's run by my girlfriend, so if you want to go say hi to my girlfriend. Also, I'm sometimes on that. Pardon me for being, I'm a little bit ill, I'm a little bit on the congested side, so hopefully you can forgive me for that, I don't know. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed part 2 of Candy's cooking. If you have enjoyed this video, please smash the like and subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. I feel like we've learned so much during this video. Smash like for that generational talent. Peace!
How's it going, Dazzlers? Welcome back to Dad's Games. We're back with a classic. You guys have been screaming at me, yelling at me for the longest time to return to Cooking Simulator. Undoubtedly one of the biggest, most popular series on this channel. I decided to leave it after I successfully made a meal. But I hear you. I've been hearing you. And recently, they released Cooking Simulator VR. I am not going to let you wait any longer. Let's dive in. Oh, how I've not missed this music, but now I've got hands. Oh.